Good evening,
Hey,
everybody.
what's I'm gonna play a song till the chat gets
All
warmed up.
right.
Oh my god, I'm on the wrong bloody screen on too. I don't know, I don't. This is my okay. My mouse has been a pain in the ass. God, I'm so organized tonight.
Freelance.
Hey everybody, good evening. It's Thursday evening. Welcome to the Generic Troll channel. Hope everybody's doing well on the day after Valentine's Day, and hopefully some you got some half price candy and some half price teddy bears, because why buy the same shit yesterday when you can get a half price today? So yeah,
Right.
it's the truth.
Hey, generic troll, can I screen share something? I just
Yes,
had
you,
a. Just
yes,
give me
you
a
can.
sec.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and so let's say hello to everybody. Hey Mills, hey Brian Bebart, hey Cricket, hey Dickhead, with Dave too. Hey Golf Man, I know you're here too. Hope you all doing well. And Brian, I hope you recover from the flu quick. I know it makes you feel shitty. Trust me, I had COVID in October, and that boy, that shit hit me like a friggin' train. I just, yeah, let's have a
All right,
look.
it's ready.
All right, no problem.
All right, so this right here is my community post, and it's the question says, "Did Albert kick the door?" Hold on, let me go back here. It says, "Did Albert kick the door because he's
Hey,
mad at
Kathy,
his mom?"
I can do a poll in here, you
So
know. Give me a second. I can do it in here too.
85% says yes, and
Yeah,
50% says no so far. So it's one of the two. Keep you a little bit,
yeah, I can do a
And
I
I
can
have
do
a
a poll in
comment
here.
here,
Yeah,
and
go
it
on.
says Hank 1537 says it's kick like a mule kick. Oh
That's so
God!
funny. There we go. I'm gonna
All
put a
right, let me
poll in
get
here
out of
too. There we go.
screen share. How do I get out of here? How do I stop share? Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing
Oh yeah,
this,
she's
and
been
there
talking.
you
Oh
go.
yeah, she's been. Oh yeah, she's been talking. She's been talking shit about me. I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't
Hey,
count. I mean,
Kathy.
I don't count it as talking shit about me. I just think it
Emails.
as. I just think it's free publicity. You know. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, I'm getting
Yeah, go ahead
famous. You
and
know,
put the
with
poll.
my,
That'd be a great idea on that one.
yeah, the poll's up. I put the poll. I put the poll up. So it's up there now.
Yes.
It's up there in the side chat. We got the poll. We're gonna have a poll, ladies and gentlemen of the World Wide Web. We're gonna have a poll. Well, I mean, Tuna's been full of lies today too. Hey, white Tupac.
Hey, white Tupac.
Yeah, she's been. I mean, she's been. I mean, she's been full. She's been full of lies. Yeah, she's been full of lies today. I'm just completely confused where to start. So, um, apparently, according to Tuna, my channel, I only get when I go live, I only get 5 to 7 views. So, um, I'd love to know where that came. I'd love to know where that comes from. Okay, I'm a boring bastard, I know, but I don't get 5 to 7 views. I get a lot
I
more than
mean,
that.
earlier I went live because I was doing some testing to see if my live stream works, and I jumped up
Mm-hmm.
to like 20 views. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh?
I mean, I'm not that popular, but thank you anyways. I mean, that's a lot of support and love. I do appreciate it. Hey, Miss Amy. Hey,
Hey, Miss
Kathy.
Amy.
Hey, White Tupac. Hey, Golfman. Hey, everybody in the chat, in the side chat. I missed you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful after Valentine's Day. Don't forget, yesterday was Ash Wednesday. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
I always remember, and I always called Tuesday was always Pancake Day. Pancake Day, get you.
You talk about Fat Tuesday with the
No,
Mardi Gras.
it's called Pancake Day in England. People like make pancakes. Like the British pancakes are like crepes, and they put lemon juice and sugar on them. They're really good. Not like not like these American
I never
pancakes,
tried that.
but we do get American pancakes. They're called Scotch pancakes or something. So, but that's what we get. That's what we get in the UK. That's what we get in the UK too. They're called Scotch pancakes. But yeah, no, I do like the American style pancakes. I'm kind of crazy because I kind of just eat them plain on their own. Don't ask. I mean, I warm
Do
them up. You know,
you with
I buy.
syrup?
No, I don't bother with syrup. To be honest, it's just too much of a mess. Swerve Tuesday. That's the word. There we go, Miss Amy. Thank you. That's it. Yeah, because there used to be a commercial in England and called "Don't forget to juice lemon for Pancake Tuesday" because that yeah. But I remember my dad making pancakes. They were pretty cool and putting the lemon and the sugar on them. It was always lemon and sugar. Yeah. Oh my God, lemon juice and sugar. I'm sure Sean the Bags or Sean the Brick does the same thing too. But yeah. But that was that. That was that. That was that day. That was that day. But yeah, I ain't made pancakes for years to be honest. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, so Tina was absolute full of crap today. My name got mentioned so many times, and according to her, she was saying that all Nelly talks about is me and you. That's all. That's his whole content. Um, and then and then she was talking about and then she was talking about Donovan. Do you remember when Do you remember when Donovan said he wasn't on, he wasn't he paid 2 payments of $35 to Mark Terry, and Tina said he wasn't allowed to use the debit card no more. And that was another lie too, because there was a time a few weeks, it might have been a few weeks ago. It was definitely been within the last month when Donovan went to Burger King and he lost his mum's debit card, and he had to end the stream and call and get his mum to call the bank. So he's definitely not banned from using the debit card. And the whole door situation's been one big lie too. That Aaron guy was going, oh well, I sent you a package with FedEx, and when FedEx signed took the picture, it's showing a brand new door. I mean, that's a
Government
lie.
internet.
That's another lie too. Have you ever seen FedEx take pictures before?
FedEx?
Yeah,
Like when they deliver package and stuff?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I've never,
I have gotten like, deliveries from FedEx and
I've
they
never seen
they
FedEx.
send me like an email.
I've never seen.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
King Bone.
like Amazon.
I've never seen. I've never. The only company I've seen who takes pictures when I get shit delivered to my place is Amazon. I've never seen FedEx deliver packages.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen
Yeah.
FedEx in pictures because all
What they do, like when they drop off your package in a place like a porch on the ground or
yeah,
anywhere that they'll take a picture to let them know that your package is right there.
yeah.
It's
I've
like
never seen a picture. I've never
yeah,
seen a picture from FedEx.
yeah.
I mean, that's kind of, but why, I don't think he's telling. I don't think he's telling the truth about that. To be honest, saying the picture's showing the brand new door. No way.
The door is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I know.
Bones.
I know, because like I was listening. I know. I was listening. Definitely try some soup. You gotta keep fluids, Brian. You gotta keep those fluids in your mouth. So
Yeah,
chicken
that's
soup's
what I
definitely gonna
need.
help. Powerade, Gatorade, because the last thing you want to do is go to the hospital with
And
last thing you want to do is go to the hospital with dehydration and have to get fluids and shit, man. So yeah, you gotta try. I'll take a COVID test too, just in case.
yeah, I took mine. That's negative. I think I probably had like a bad cold.
Yeah, I've been alright. I've not been. I ain't been too bad. I ain't been too bad. I ain't been too bad at all myself, really. Um,
There's a virus going around like a
there
madman.
always, there's always shite going around this time of year. So
Shake,
I'm glad I'm done.
drink,
Shite, shite,
drink,
shite, 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 shite,
drink,
shite.
drink.
Oh no.
Fuck off.
And Golfman. Oh yeah, hey Golfman as well. If you listen, I know I go from topic to topic and talk a bunch of random shit, but I was gonna say, if Golfman, if you're here, we had a stream last night, and Boston Girl Bridget came up, and we were talking about farts, and somebody
Oh
farted on the
yeah,
panel, and of course it got investigated. So, yeah, Boston. If you ever go on a panel with Boston Girl Bridget and you fart, I recommend not. I recommend you own up. Don't say it wasn't you, because Boston Girl Bridget will rewind that stream and she will look at the screen and see whose icon popped
yeah.
when she.
Just admit
Yeah.
it. It was me. I
Mhm.
can't help it, Captain. I just can't help it. Damn it.
What's this? I love your mom. I love your mom's fun. Um, I didn't know my mom's. Yeah, my mom's got two thumbs. It's Boston Girl Bridget. Good evening, Boston Girl Bridget. How you doing
Hi,
today?
Boston girl.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I ain't been.
I just
I've been a
can't
good.
help it, Captain.
I've been a good girl. I was gonna say I've been a good girl. Oh my god, I'm not a bloody girl. Oh my god, I can't get my bloody word straight today. I said I've been a good boy. I've been a good boy today. I've been a good boy today.
Get the mushy peas.
Mushy peas. No, I didn't have mushy. I still haven't had the mushy peas yet. I still got my cans of mushy
I'm gonna
peas.
give that. I'm gonna try mushy peas. I think
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god,
try
yeah,
some
you
vegan
and
diet
Boston girl, yeah.
Friday.
Yeah. You need to go to like a good grocery store with an international section, and there's two types to look for. You want to look for the ones from Ireland, the Bachelor's mushy peas, the one in a green can. The ones from England are in a smaller can, and they have that awful bright green dye. I mean, they taste all right. I just don't like. I just prefer the Irish version, to be honest. I think they're a lot more. I just think they're a
The
lot more
Irish
better, to be
mushy
honest.
peas.
Yeah, the Irish version of Bachelor's mushy peas. They're in a green can.
How you
Um,
cook them?
you just
How you cook them? What
just
what 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 do you do
it's
with
just
it?
like
Like,
opening a can of refried beans. You just take them out of the can and put them on the pan on the stove and just warm them up, make them warm, and then you have them with chips or French fries and some fish. Be a battered cod.
do you add like any salt and pepper or
Mushy peep,
anything?
mushy peep. This guy steps on baby chickens and eats them. The only baby, the only baby chickens I eat, Boston Girl Bridget, is what you call it, eggs, scrambled eggs. If anybody wants to come up as well, the link is here. Open panel. We can just talk about whatever. Bunch of crap. We don't care. Anyone's welcome on C panel. But yeah, mushy peeps. Oh my god, I don't know. I get hungry too. I'm always talking about dinner, and it drives Boston girl Bridget crazy. She's always shouting at me, "You and your food, you and your food. What are you talking about? Why are you talking about? Why are you talking about food again?" So it's funny, but mushy peeps, and mushy food. Pretty cool, really. Oh yeah, yeah. I did make some new shorts today too. I'm gonna share my short. Let me have a
Well,
look.
I did a poll. I didn't make no videos, but I just got an email from YouTube say I did a copyright from a
Yeah.
company. Oh my goodness gracious!
Hey, Miss Amy.
Hello, how are
Hey,
Hi,
you?
Miss
I'm
Amy.
good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I think I've only talked to you guys in chats. I don't think I've actually spoken to you. So,
Oh, thanks for coming up. I
oh,
I've
you're
appreciate it.
probably spoken
welcome.
to you a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark
Yeah, I thought
Terry,
I'd come
you
up and.
remember him?
Who's that?
Yeah.
No, who did you say? Honestly, I didn't hear who you said.
Mark Terry. I remember you
Uh,
from Mark Terry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
okay, yeah, I have. The-
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a history. History
yeah.
101.
That's ancient history.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man.
So, yeah.
So we're
How's
talking
everything going with
about
you?
fish and mushy peas, mushy peas.
Yeah. Fish chips.
Mm-hmm.
Fish chips and mushy peas.
And bacon butties is another.
Bacon. Yeah, bacon butties. I love. Yeah, but you gotta. Yeah, but on a bacon butty, you gotta have black pudding on it too.
Right. Or they also call them sarnies for some reason.
Yeah, sarnies. Yeah.
My mom lived in England for a time, so she taught me a few of the sort of the words that they
Yeah.
sarnies. Would you
Bacon.
like a
Bacon.
sarnie?
A bacon sarnie. A bacon butty. Yeah.
God, yeah. Oh man.
But you gotta have black pudding on it. I always love black pudding.
I've never tried it, but I know it's on it's blood, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a blood sausage. It's made from pigs. Kind of a.
Oh, yeah. Love
It's made
it.
from. It's made from pig's blood.
In,
To be fair.
Wow.
the,
And it has.
in
Oh my god!
Puerto
It's.
Rico, look, in Puerto Rico, we have that too. Oh my God. It's so
Okay.
good.
Oh my god!
You
And
have
you
to
Yeah.
and
fry
you
it
put it in a.
real
You can get
good.
you grill it and you put it in a frying pan. I buy it from
Right.
Oh.
I buy it from a company called Tommy Maloney's in New York State or I think they're in New York City or somewhere near New York City,
Okay.
and it gets shipped. It gets shipped in dry ice all the way from New York, all the way from New
Wow.
York. Yeah. Oh my
That's
god,
cool.
that shit's good on a.
There's many things that can be made from an animal to eat. Like the
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy. Like head cheese. I mean,
Well,
it's all pretty gross, but it's using as much as of the animal that you can.
I know. It's like back in the old days, they didn't want to waste it when they killed an animal. They
No.
used everything they could. Like
Yeah.
cows, for example. Yeah, yeah.
Like in the Little House on the Prairie books. I mean,
Hmm.
they would once a year they would kill the pig, and I mean Laura and Mary, the two daughters, they would have the tail. They would crisp it up and
Yeah.
fry it. So they'd and they, I think the father would blow up the liver or something. It was a balloon, and they could,
Yeah.
or it was a stomach or something. They could
Yeah.
toss it around. Oh my god.
That's what the Scottish use make haggis with. They
Haggis,
use
yeah.
a sheep's stomach and put like ground lamb in it and
Oh,
all kinds
yeah.
of good.
Yeah.
I've never had haggis before, so
I haven't either.
yeah,
It's interesting. Let's be honest. The door was probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, World at War. But yeah, haggis. Oh my god, I don't know. Haggis just never sounded good to me. But I mean, they use they eat weird things like eyeballs and
I
brains
know.
and they
Yeah.
use tripe and stuff like that.
We we helped a couple of Syrian families settle here when they were all moving here,
Hmm.
and we would often have dinner with them, and that's a real experience because they're all about food.
Yeah.
And they brought out a sheep's head.
Uh-huh.
They're like, "Would you like the
Yeah.
eyeball?" And I'm like, "I don't think
I mean,
so."
that's a big. I mean, that's a big honor when they do that and they bring the sheep's head out.
Yes.
You can't. It's kind of.
Whatever part of the head that I had, I was being respectful, like, "Oh, delicious," but I was just like, "This is so gross." Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's
I think if it had been sort of cut up beforehand, I would. But it was the actual head was just on the plate, just
yeah,
boom. Like
yeah. And then people eat the balls of these animals
yes.
too, the tongue. Oh my god,
It's
heart, the liver. Oh my god, it's just
God.
all this crazy stuff.
Yeah, there's a local grocery store here. They sell chicken feet.
I've seen that here. I've seen that here. I've seen that here
Feet.
too. I mean, I know I've seen them too. I'm like, I guess it's for the Hispanics or Mexicans. I'm like, what the bloody hell? Where's the meat on chicken feet? Oh my god.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No horse head muffin. Oh God. Yeah. If you've seen The Godfather, there's a horse head scene.
Yeah. Hey, Jason.
And don't forget, I'm sorry to interrupt, but don't forget the Vietnamese eat chicken feet too.
Oh
And
yes.
Korean.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
My
I
parents.
had a Vietnamese
Hey,
one
Rena.
time. Like I used to work with a couple of Vietnamese, and they make some chicken feet. Oh my god, they're so good.
Right. Well, it's
But
made
it's hard
correctly.
to eat.
Yeah. It's crunchy.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. My parents in in the 2000s they went to China, and there was this. You could get something on a stick. It was either chicken heads or it was just like a treat.
Mm-hmm.
It was either a chicken head or something green. I forget. Anyway, yeah, they got kind of a bit sick of like wet broccoli for breakfast, so they finally found actually a German bakery, and they were able to get sandwiches.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah,
Oh fuck yeah.
vegetables and rice are basically what they have all the time.
Yeah, my dad.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
my dad always says that the Chinese people eat anything that moves.
Basically, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And when they went over there, it is so polluted,
Mm-hmm.
but there are people everywhere tending gardens where you can put gardens anywhere. Like they put flowers any place that they can.
Mm-hmm.
So they're always tending to them. It's really, really amazing. And the traffic rules don't apply there. Everyone does what they want.
Right.
They just it's insane, but miraculously, there doesn't seem to be a lot of accidents because everyone kind of cooperates. It's
Kind of weird. Sounds crazy.
very, yeah.
I know, and you mentioned all the pollution, and all that pollution comes
Oh
from
man,
all that pollution comes from all those factories making all the Wish.com and Temu shite.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
It's the
feel
products
better,
is made
Brian.
in China and
Yeah,
it's all China. Yeah,
yeah,
like they would rarely see the sun because there was always smog, so it was always like a cloudy day
yeah.
from the smog.
And that's and that sounds like and that sounds like 1800s London when they had all the the Industrial Revolution and
Yes,
all the soot
and the
and all the
coal. Yeah.
chimneys, all coal, and yeah, and then you see all pictures of all the buildings all covered in soot and covered in
Yes,
shite because of all the pollution. Yeah,
that's probably why they did the Mary Poppins.
yeah,
All the chimney sweepers.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, back then they could, back then all these kids used to work in factories, operating machines, child labor, and sending kids up chimneys to become, being chimney sweeps and shit.
Well, of course, because they're so tiny.
Yeah.
All right. Stepping time. Yeah. Are you from London? I'm trying to place your accent.
I'm from the Liverpool. I'm from the suburbs of Liverpool
Okay.
originally,
Yeah, yeah. I
but
was thinking, I was listening whenever it was, and I was like, he sounds almost like from Liverpool or something.
yeah,
So,
I've been in the States for like 16, 17 years maybe,
okay.
and I've just never lost the accent.
Right. Yeah, that can happen too. If you live in a place long enough, you start to almost adopt the
Well,
accent, or you yeah.
I've got this Northern England accent, and it's just
Right.
too strong. It's just too strong to lose. It's
Right.
like because like once you go, the more northern you go in England, heading towards Scotland, the accent gets stronger, and then
Yes.
the more southern you go, the accent just goes kind of southern. Soft.
Yes.
It goes it kind of goes soft because when I was at college, I did an internship in Spain on the Costa del Sol,
Oh man.
and we were doing it was great. I was just getting drunk. I was getting drunk every day. On it. It was like probably about $6 for like a 70 cl bottle of vodka, and it was like
Okay.
yeah, a dollar
Damn.
for like a six. It was like a dollar for a 6 pack of San Miguel.
Right.
So I was just we were
Wow.
just drinking every night in the bar at the hotel. And anyway, back to more serious and cultural things now. Instead of my drinking alcohol, instead of my drinking on alcohol days, um, we were doing Spanish lessons, and the person that he was like the principal at this English Spanish school in Spain, and he was called Don something, like Don something or whatever, like Don Carlos or something like that. Anyway, and he was telling us that the people from where I live in the UK can speak Spanish better compared to the Southerners in England because they speak too soft. So like
Okay.
like like we could say like it was funny because like where I'm from in England, we have the and the in the accent, so we can say Spanish words a lot more easier. Like where I was staying in Spain was called it was not too far from Puerto Banús, a place called San Pedro, and the area was called Cotijo Blanco.
Okay.
So I was getting the bus to my place where I was doing my internship, and I was going, "Uno Cotijo Blanco."
Oh my god.
I'm just giving the driver my, just giving my the bus driver the money for my, the money for my bus fare to get on the bloody bus, and the Southerners will be like, he was like, the Southerners couldn't have that pronunciation. They'd be like,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
they'd be like uno cortico blanco. Yeah, come on, yeah, they speak a lot more. They speak a lot more. Yeah, they speak a lot more soft because
Yes. Oh man. And I grew
yeah.
up with that show All Creatures Great and Small based off
Yeah,
the book.
OJ. Hey, Mark. Mac.
Yes,
Hello.
How's it
I
going?
didn't know that. Yeah, sorry for my face. I gotta hide
That's
it.
okay.
That's okay.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry for my face.
I didn't know everybody was incognito or
Yeah. I'd prefer people to look at my cat. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just like people using my new channel's logo. That's what I
That's a
use
really
now.
good look. Did you do that?
I did. It was actually, believe it or not, it was actually AI did it.
Okay.
So what
It's
I did
really
was,
good.
I know, it looks so it looks so professional. I've been dingling with AI art, and
Right.
I'm using a new program now, and you just put you just put in like a description what you want on the picture, and it creates
Wow.
a really good picture. And the only thing I don't like about it is sometimes it messes with the spelling a little bit. So it took me a few attempts, but that I just love this icon, and the
Yeah,
generic
it's really
logos.
good.
I just loved it. So that's what I'm using now.
Very well done.
So you were talking about James Herriot, All
Oh
Creatures Great and
yes,
Small.
yeah, and so that was in Yorkshire.
Yeah,
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire,
Yorkshire.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
They
Yorkshire
have their own
Dales.
language. Like the any road is sort of anyway, or
Yeah,
nout is
yeah,
no,
yeah,
nout.
yeah.
Uh really good series because like
Do you
it's
watch?
based
Do you
off
watch
the
the original? Do you watch the original one or the new one?
the original one. We actually,
Yeah,
because it was on television a lot when I was little, so we um what's fascinating about that show is that the actual vet, James Herriot, his name is not James Herriot, it's like Alfie White
yeah.
or something.
Hmm.
He was there because they often actually were doing actual procedures. Christopher Timothy, who played James Herriot, like had his
Yeah,
arm up a cow's ass.
yeah.
So like to
Wow,
just
that's a t-shirt.
and there
Why
were
you at it?
yeah, there were actual like half births on the show. It's amazing but disgusting. But so they had that on the set to make sure that they were doing things properly. And yeah, I've seen I think one episode of the new show, but yeah, I don't
I don't know.
know.
I'm just not really a fan of remakes, to be honest.
Of what, sorry?
I'm not really a fan of remakes. You know, I always prefer the
Oh yeah.
original.
Yeah, they're doing remakes, they're doing spin-offs, they're doing sort of
Yeah,
next series of what I used to watch Sex and the City.
yeah. I never
They've
watched it.
done a stupid
I like
goddamn remake,
Netflix.
and it's
Yeah,
so
why you
bad
at it?
because they've allowed the
Yeah,
women who
bring it
play the
on.
characters to
Like the
write
whole
the
series.
characters. It's so stupid. It's just I want to vomit.
And then the problem,
It's
I
and then
like
the
Sex
problem
and
now
the
with
City.
when you write these TV shows and they make shit, they have to make shit so politically correct,
I know.
and it's stupid, and it's like it's like they did a new season of they kind of remade a show 20 years later, from maybe even more than 20 years, of this British show. It was called Alfreda St. Pet. And
Okay.
basically, it was set it was in the 1980s when it came on TV. Basically, it was about a bunch of Geordies and a Scouser and a Brummie and a Cockney bricklayers, and
Okay.
because they were on the dole on the unemployment in England, there was no work. They went to Germany to work on a construction site, and they were living in this hut on a German building site, and they were they were like they called it Stalag because of the prisoner of war camp, and they remade the third series. We made a third series 3 years later on the BBC, and it got so politically correct. Like
Oh
one of the
my
cast
god.
members, one of the actors had died, so they brought his son in, and he made him black. Which I'm not being racist about.
Come
I'm
on,
not being
man.
racist about that.
We're
But they
talking
were like,
about Sex
but
and the
they're
City.
artificially,
You're talking
they were
about
no, no,
how
no,
you
no.
get there, man.
They were artificially changing the show, and you made one of the characters' sons gay. So they're doing all this artificially politically correctness,
Right.
and it's
Like
not,
they're it
and it
doesn't
ru-
They
feel
kind of say.
it
it doesn't
ru-
it
it
doesn't
ruins
feel genuine because
it
it's like we're
ruins
doing it because
it
we
ruins
have
the
to.
gist of the show. It's
Yeah.
like they have to make it all,
Like they did a yet another series of Anne Boleyn. Like they've done her to death, so to
yeah.
speak. But they did a new series where everyone was white,
Hmm.
but she was black. She was of
Yeah,
color, and even people of color in the
yeah.
comments were saying, "What the fuck are you doing?"
It's just the way they do this politically correct bullshit.
Yeah.
It's insulting to people. It's insulting, to the original IDs of the show. and it's
Yeah, because it feels like they're not doing it out
they're
of a
doing it.
place of
They're making it fake.
they're doing it because they have to.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
doing
we
it
have to
fake.
do it
I
because we
say
have
this
to
a
be,
lot, man.
you
Yeah,
know.
like, hey, man, Sex in the City. You gotta fake it sometimes.
Ah, yeah, it's just like cool.
Hey,
You
economy class. Hey,
like,
Jasper Watts.
yeah, just do that, cool, but don't do it because you have to do it.
Uh-huh.
Just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because they're wanting to do James Bond, but as a female. And I'm like,
Yeah,
fine, but
it's like Doctor Who. Doctor Who's always been a male.
right. But
And
that's so sort of like fantasy, whatever. That I can see that, but like I'm not really a fan of Doctor Who, believe it or not. Like,
I used to watch it when I was a kid, and then
right?
I
and
just
then
started
move
watching the
on.
remake and the new ones
Yeah,
on Netflix because it was just something that it
I
was just
cheap.
something to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Weirdly, the
never
theme
see
song
the
when I was
Sex in the
little
City,
freaked me
man.
out. I
You never
don't know
see
Yeah,
that
why.
before.
because that's what my mother used to tell me. She used to watch it in the 19. She was born in the 50s, so she used to watch it. Mac Mak.
Mac
Yeah,
Man.
it's just
Mac.
or Mac or anything you like, man. I
Yeah, I
hang
don't know
around.
why the theme song made me scared. The things scared me when I was little. Stupid theme
What?
song.
Yeah.
See?
Well, anyway, yeah, my mother used to watch it when the Daleks used to come on. I am a Dalek,
Yeah,
exterminate, exterminate. It used to scare my mother. That shit.
right.
And that shit was, that shit's in the 60s, and
Oh man.
that shit was in black and white too.
Yeah. I mean, there's an episode of Star Trek, like
Yeah,
the Next Generation, that freaking freaks me out.
yeah.
It's where all of them are
Especially,
kind of hallucinating, and Dr. Crusher's in a room with all these dead bodies, and she turns around and they're all sitting up under their translucent veils, and they're all, and it's so it's so freaky.
I get the is. That's freaking doing.
ah, insane.
It really,
You
it,
sound like a Chewbacca
you
when
know,
you go this.
it really is. And then I went to a Comic Con one year,
Oh
and
yes.
I got to meet a member of the A Team, which is like one of my favorite shows.
Oh, excellent.
And he was talking about it was Faceman, and he's been known to talk about it was women ruining the TV because the A Team was
Excellent.
about all these guys,
Warriors.
these guys in a van, and they had to bring a woman in, like they brought Amy in, and the other woman they brought in after Amy got fired.
Oh,
Hey Tammy T, and they were talking about he was saying it, it was women ruined it. It wasn't about a woman. It was about these five guys being on the one from the military
Come on, a happy
right.
end, man.
doing shit like that. And then I said this on my stream the other day. Yeah, they show repeats of these shows from the 70s, and these shows from the 70s and 80s, and they don't and they have to cut them off now because the shit's so impolitically correct.
Right.
There's just too many. There's just too many. You know, too
People
many
Well,
get
crybabies get
yeah.
so offended.
talk about sex now.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that are being canceled because it's not
Hmm.
um either canceled or they're not pandering. They're including stuff where it's like, oh, we're doing it because we have to, because we don't want to.
Yeah,
It's so because everyone's offended about something now.
yeah,
And I mean, I
Yeah,
remember when
that.
I was a kid in the 90s, we got offended over legit stuff like racism,
yeah,
but we weren't offended over every tiny little
yeah.
thing. Like,
And it's like I've said before too. When I was in high school in England, we used to have an English teacher, and we used to do a course called Media Studies.
yes.
And back, we used to watch videos in school. We watched Child's Play in school. We watched Stephen King's the original It in school.
Oh
We
god.
watched the Stephen King movie Misery in school.
You
We
play
watched
like
we wa- we
Oh
watched
my
Papa.
god, really?
we watched all kinds. Yeah, and can you imagine it nowadays? Going to a school and
Now it's all fluffy
the
and
kid comes home and the kid comes home and goes, well, we watched a horror movie today. we watched Stephen King's Misery.
Yes,
There
I
would, there
finally
would,
saw that a couple of years ago. I'm
there
like,
would be a,
holy
there would
fuck.
be a fucking, there would be an
Holy-
outrage. It'd be over Facebook. Some Karen mother on the local Facebook group.
Yeah.
Hey, my son went to so and so school, and then they watched this horror movie, this Misery horror movie, and I'm so disgusted that my son was
Oh
subjected
no.
to such a thing.
Yeah. I mean, we watched The Neverending Story.
Yeah.
And we were read
Oh yeah, I remember that.
they
be
would
honest,
read to
I
us
still
so that we would learn how to listen to books or whatever. And we read Bridge to Terabithia, which is freaking traumatizing, but at the same time, it's something that can teach children about kind of what death is like or
Yeah.
is about. But of course, that's banned now. They've banned that book. They've banned so many freaking books.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Yeah, oh, but, you got CDs or LPs or
Yeah,
that's or
yeah.
yeah, you got to stream it. You know,
Man, it's a
I don't
I
little bit
remember To
crazy.
Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh yes,
That movie.
good
we
book.
had to read that, and then we watched the film, and yeah,
Yeah.
that was such a good story.
I mean, I remember watching the movie in school, Romeo and Juliet, and then Juliet got her boobs out, and that was like,
Which version? The
I don't remember to be. I don't remember to be
was
honest. I
it
mean,
like from the 60s? Because that's, I think, Zeffirelli.
I don't think it was the 60s, but I just don't. I don't remember. I don't remember. I just remember Juliet getting her boobs.
Did
I
she
remember
have
Juliet
long
being in
black
bed
hair?
and seeing boobs,
Also,
and
Robin
that was like
Williams,
we were like I must have been about 16 at the time. So
I think
yeah,
it was where she had long black hair, because you do see her boobs for a second.
I don't remember to be honest. I was like, I was a hormonal freaking 16-year-old.
Yes.
And you know how
Oh my god.
I find that
Yeah.
play ridiculous. They know each other for 2 seconds and then they kill themselves.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Economy class watching the Breakfast Club and writing a report because that's like that's a that's a cult movie and it's got
Because
a
they
great.
kind of don't they write a
Yeah.
report in detention?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
that was a good movie.
Yeah, it's a cult. It's a cult. It's a cult. It's a cult movie. It's got a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget about me.
Yeah.
I just don't like how what's his face, he played the bully, how he actually in real life treated the redhead really badly on set. I'm like, dude, you don't have to get that much into the character.
I am Molly Ringwald.
Yeah.
You know what's really sad? I never ever heard of Molly Ringwald until I moved to the USA.
That's not sad.
I had never heard of her. I had never heard of her in England, to be honest. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, that's just it wasn't maybe available or it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just never, but, yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a good movie.
So I gotta ask, where you all from?
I'm in Canada. I'm on the East Coast. I don't really say more than that, but I'm Canadian-y.
Yeah, okay.
I'm Texas.
Texas. Cool.
Yeah, okay.
And then
it's out of Canada somewhere.
Canada somewhere, yes.
Yeah, where are you from, Mac?
I'm from Holland.
Holland.
Oh, you're Dutch.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So cool.
That's so cool. I grew up with the Dutch family. They're awesome.
So I'm from near Liverpool, England, and I live on the East Coast in the USA.
Nice. Yeah. We
got
grew up
one
with
left.
this.
We got one left. We got one left.
Yeah, I'm from yeah.
Whoa.
That was economy class. He actually stole that was actually Elvis Travels. That's what Elbow used to say. I'm like, this is your Assyrian king, Assyrian nomad life
Ugh,
from a
it's so gross.
undisclosed location from
I
in
don't
the
know which
least way.
county. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mac, we would celebrate New Year's Eve often with them, and we
I
had
love
Oli
Burma.
Bolins. I'm sure you've had those.
Sorry?
We had Oli Bolins on New Year's Eve.
Oliebollen. Yeah, lekker man.
Yeah, basically, for
Yeah,
those who don't know, it's basically
Happy
a
New
donut.
Year.
It's a donut, and you
Yeah,
dip it in sugar.
yeah.
Really
Okay.
nice.
It's not a donut, but you can't put the finger in. It's
Yes,
just a
you
ball.
can put raisins in, and you dip it in powdered sugar. It's really delicious. It's
Yeah.
a At least they told
Yeah.
us it was a pastime
Don't
within.
make this a food channel again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lekker. Good.
Well, it's so nice to be in a stream where it's not all drama.
I mean, we talk. I mean, we just talk about. Normally, we just talk
We
about a
just
bunch of
talk
random
about
shit. We
drama.
do get, we talk about drama
Yep.
sometimes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but it's
Oh
just it's
yeah.
more laid back here. It's nice and sort of
I mean, we don't,
relaxed.
we don't have Tina Dandridge shout
No.
on the panel,
Oh no.
and
Hell
we're
no.
not,
I'm not that tuna fish.
and we're not the asylum where it's just one big shouting match with 10 people on panel and you can't hear anybody and the
Ugh.
volume's being turned up and down. No, we just talk about a bunch of random. We just talk about a
Yeah.
bunch of random shit. So
You
yeah.
can hear
Mhm.
it now.
We
Can
spoke
you
the truth
imagine?
too.
I love it.
Oh man, the
And we
shouting is just so tedious now. It's
and
like
We
we
just
don't
like to
plan
trigger
nothing.
people.
We don't. Yeah, I mean,
We
yeah, of course, that's funny.
it just triggers a lot of people.
yeah, yeah. But I also like my hearing, so I'm like I'm not gonna listen to
Well, I'm the
this
same way.
shouting.
I'm the same way too. I have to freaking turn mute up when Tina comes on because it's shout. No, she shout, let it all out. Yeah, she freaking took that song seriously.
Yeah. I don't know who I
Oh
was
my
talking to the
gosh.
other day, but they're like, "How has
I
she not
know,
worn her
but
voice out?"
you talking about corn or?
It's crazy.
So, what did you say, Mac?
Yeah, sorry, man. No, what? What about the shout out?
Yeah, the song shout, let it all out. That's Tina.
Yes.
Oh, these, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The
Do you
T is
know
for Fears song. She
any
takes that
wedding
song. She takes that.
songs or
Yeah,
soul whales?
yeah,
Man.
yeah. Tina takes that song seriously. Shout, let it all out. I got to check the poll. Too. See if the. I forgot to check. I forgot to
Oh,
check
the
the poll.
You think that
pool.
also,
Yeah,
or
let's have a look.
It
no?
definitely
Yeah,
But
looks like it's been kicked
if
in.
you do it,
yeah. We
you
got
know,
we got
go
54.
for
We got
successful,
54 votes.
successful, successful.
What?
54 votes we got, and
So
90%
Albert did kick the door.
yeah,
Oh,
90
definitely.
percent 90%
I
said
mean, think about it, Miss
I
Amy
don't
and Mac. If
wanna.
you look at the picture and if you look at the frame of it, like the way how it looks, it looks like he got so pissed off and he kicked the damn door.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, think about it. He's like what, a tall guy, big
Plus
guy,
it's
you
plus
know?
it yeah,
I mean,
it looks like it's been kicked from the outside because
Hey Frank,
You
yeah.
know what
Hi
they
Frank.
say about those guys, eh?
Hey,
So
Frank.
so if that's the case, even if I was gonna donate, I wouldn't have be like, well, that's your own fault.
yeah,
If you
There you
I
yeah.
don't
go.
want
That's like a
to.
kick. That's a kick. It's a kick. It's a kick at the door. Look at that. It's on the bottom. Where your foot at? Where's your leg at? On your bottom, right?
Right.
Yeah,
That's
It's
not no
like
head. That's not no shoulder. That's a kick in the door. So shit.
If
or
that was a head, they'd have to be
you
in
could
the
see
hospital with
when the
other
open
you could see a
mouth.
bunch of dints too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
I'm telling you.
I mean,
So
if
He
you
got a
felt, I mean,
badass temper because mommy's on YouTube 24/7.
right. Excuse me.
Oh, where's Killfet?
Hmm?
Yeah, 24/7. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she's on
don't
YouTube
want.
24/7. I mean, Jesus Christ, this lady never stops, and she never takes care of her son and give her the attention. That's what happens. You know, Albert's been punching holes on the walls. He's been kicking doors. He's been doing a lot of damage in that place. Because why?
I
Because of
need
her.
drama.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Seriously.
First thing, take care of your family. That's important, and I understand that.
Exactly.
But
He
don't
needs to
Thank
take
get
the
a.
you.
drama. Come
He
on, man.
needs.
Do some
Yeah.
Netflix or Sex in the City or Dirty
He needs to get
Dancing.
away from there, but I don't think she's
Come
gonna let
on.
him.
But
Crazy.
it's all about the money. She always think about money. Every
Right.
time she goes
It's
live, she's
Friday
gonna get
here.
something. She
Come
ain't gonna
on.
get shit this time.
Yeah. I feel bad for that dog that lives there too. I want someone to come and get the dog.
Yep. And that dog
Okay.
is in bad shape.
And
Yeah.
my
I thought someone
girl
was coming up then for a
disagree.
second. I had the famous
It's
bleep.
all about money, she say,
Yeah.
and I say no. Fuck.
Yeah.
It is. It's all about. It is. It's all.
Yeah, I don't know
It
which
definitely.
one.
It is all. It definitely is all. It
Those
definitely
two
is all
ways.
about
But
the
in the
money
Let's
too.
let's
meantime,
keep it
she
on that one.
treats Albert like a slave. Albert, give me a coke. Albert, give me a remote control.
Yeah.
Albert, give me this. I'm like every freaking time. I'm like Zadie, can you put your fucking leg
Yeah.
in your attached to it and walk to
He
yourself
give
to
you
get your
dildos
shit?
and lingerie or
Yeah.
pills
Cheap.
or
My animals are doing well. They're all sleeping. They're sleeping.
it ain't about the money, money, money.
What?
Yeah, sorry. I hope somebody gonna sing this song.
Right.
And then I don't know if you guys. I'm sure you guys have seen the the leaked DMs. Have you heard about the allegedly things about Abyss?
No.
I'm
No,
only gonna say.
um,
I'm only
never
gonna use. I'm gonna
what?
use the. I'm only gonna use the word alleged. That's what I'm. I'm
unless
not gonna say. But
you need proof
apparently,
or
somebody on Twitter was speaking to somebody who lived in his neighborhood, and there was some Twitter. There was a DM conversation. I'm gonna show some of
money
the
down the
screenshots
leg
of it.
in the
So,
neighborhood.
Right.
and Isaac Guest is supposed to be getting a hold of the neighbor and doing an interview or making phone calls and doing a little bit, doing a
Good.
little
I
bit of
hope
an
so.
investigation. I'm going to use
Good.
for reasons I'm going to use the word
Investigation.
alleged
Right.
Just
because
one flat short, man.
you can't
Yeah.
be making legally I can't be making false allegations without without the evidence. But basically, the conversations talks about Chris's YouTube channel, blah 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 blah. And then there's a couple of things here about about the neighbor being banned, blah blah blah. Because of
Uh,
being having to be
does he
neutral with
still
Steve and
play
Tina.
or
So that's the conversation there, and then let's have a look, trying to find the juicy part.
Wow.
So he used to live around the corner from us when we were in California, and I had always told my daughter and her friends to make sure they stay away from him because I just always had this eerie
you
feeling
had
about him, and I didn't want anything to happen to my daughter, who is now 30. This is when she was like 16, 17, and on YouTube, so she doesn't do it anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm disabled too, but so this person, said he had an eerie feeling about him and
Right.
he didn't like
Oh,
he didn't like him
wow.
he didn't like him being near
Wah, wah,
the daughter stuff.
wah.
And then should he talk about when he did the ALS video, the ice challenge and stuff.
Right.
um and then there was a long-running joke on our channel that I bought a paddle and would use it on Kevin. And at one point, Chris said something about paddling my daughter and her friend. And I was like,
Ew.
girl, stay away from him. I told him that was very
Oh,
inappropriate.
allegedly.
Yeah. So,
Sorry,
yeah,
I had
this
to
is,
say it
yeah,
out loud.
this is,
Allegedly.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm going to
come
say the
on, man.
words, I'm going to say the word
Sing that
allegedly.
song with me. Say like 500 miles.
Oh,
I
okay.
walk it.
500
I
miles?
What does
as
that
a
have to
twin.
do with?
No, I gotta sing this with my twin. I walk 500
Miles and
Well,
I
I
would
would
walk
walk
500
500
more
500
more.
more.
just to be the
Yeah,
one.
we getting it.
Something, something, something. That's a good
When
song.
yeah, I
It's
love that. Yeah,
cool, man. I
they
love it.
proclaimed it. They were Scottish brothers.
Yes.
Yeah.
500
So,
miles.
but yeah, I just wanted to just mention it. I just wanted to mention the drama about Abyss and what's going around and what's being investigated. I'm gonna use the word allegedly
Just
because
allegedly. Yeah,
there's
this is
too many.
allegedly that
Well, in this community, there's too many people calling people
God damn, you make
pedophiles.
it
Oh,
drama
I
And
can't
again.
stand it.
there's no fucking evidence, and all these
Stop
people
it.
aren't on the sex offenders register.
Like,
It happens all the time, and it gets old.
It does, and they're throwing that word around so much that when it's actually going to matter, people are going to be
Mhm.
like, "Oh yeah, right."
Mhm.
I agree.
So
Right.
he struck Mark, not allegedly. Okay.
Well, that's all Tina's doing because
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
it's Tina's tuna, it's Tina's influence.
Magda.
No, we're not.
No,
Hey, Magda,
no.
no, we're not talking about tragic. We're talking about
What's
we're
his
talking
face?
about Abyss.
Bess. Yeah.
About the conversation. I actually received the DMs yesterday. I was just kind of holding on to them now, trying to figure stuff out. But they were getting more popular and
Just
popular and
keep
popular.
it and hold it
So
on.
Right.
I mean, I'm not the kind, I'm not the kind of person who would actually say, "Hey, so and so is a pedophile or so and so did this." You have to try and back things. In this community, you have
Why,
to
man?
back
Where,
things up.
where you going with this?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, where can you go? I mean, all you can say
I
is this
don't care,
conversation's been
man.
said.
You bring
Guest
it
mob's
on, man.
aware of it. Isaac's going to
Hey,
investigate, and it's
drama,
probably
that's like prison, man.
yeah. I mean, but there's no, but here's the thing. You
I
can't
don't
call him a
know. I don't
pedophile
want to
because of
know,
that.
man.
I mean,
Six at a time. 6 at a time.
it's kind of, it's disturbing thoughts if that was, if it's true that
So
was
your
said,
daughter okay?
it's a little bit disturbing.
Right.
But that's all, that's what you can say about. There's no concrete evidence that he's not on the sex offenders list. For as we know, he's not
Right.
a
I
pedophile.
understand. I
It's just a,
understand.
it's just a
It's
little bit,
okay, but it's
yeah.
okay. Just be you, and it's okay.
It's just a little
Don't
bit
listen to other people, what they're
disturbing.
putting in your head, and do
Yeah.
your thing. And don't
I have that song in my head
be
now.
you.
Well, I would work
Yes.
500 miles. Well, okay. Oh my God. All right. He. I've got an idea. Give me a second. Hopefully I
Yeah,
don't get.
I kind of
Uh,
love this, man. I love you. And
Whatever the
all right.
words
I've got an idea. Let's have a look.
I think that song was in Benny and June. That's such a freaking good movie. It's
Let's
with
have a look.
Mary Stuart Masterson and Johnny Depp.
All right. Are you okay? All right.
What?
Johnny who?
Johnny Depp.
This is going to be a generic 12 first.
Okay.
This is something we've never. This is something we've never done. There was some leaked Magda. There was some leaked DMs from somebody who was alleged to be a former neighbor in the neighborhood about some kind of weird behavior.
That they were
about
kind
it
of
really.
weirded out by him, and
All right, but this is gonna be a generic troll channel first, so I do apologize for the noise. But there we go.
ah,
God save the Queen.
There we go.
Yeah,
When
traditional.
well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When
When
I
I
go
go
out,
out.
yeah, you know I'm gonna be the man who. If you, that's like how we. If I get drunk,
I get
well, I
drunk.
know I'm gonna be the man who gets up next to you. And if I have a,
Haver.
yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's having into you. Well, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles at your door. When I'm working, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes back home to you. And if it's so old, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man growing old with you. Well, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. The man who walks 1,000 miles before at your door. I'm awful, I know. When I'm lonely, well, when I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I know, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. When I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you.
I'm
Home
gonna
with
be
you. There we go. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be a man who walks 1,000 miles before night at your door. I want the view, believe me. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be a man who walks 1,000 miles before night at your door. There we go. I had to do it. Oh my god, I sound as bad
applause,
as well.
applause, applause.
Unfortunately, there's such a delay that it all gets
Thank you
mixed
so
up.
Thank you.
much.
I love that
You
so much.
did it. Woo!
That was
I was on
awesome.
mute.
Oh my god, no, economy class. You expect me to do karaoke every time I go live? Oh my god.
You did good. Yeah, I just got a cold. I can't
What's the
sing.
best
I feel like
I
crap.
know I cannot sing to
fine?
save my life.
Let's be honest.
It was just karaoke, it was just a
Now, if I
special
had my
week.
voice back, then I was gonna sing. But right now, no.
Yeah, no more
Ah,
karaoke.
let's go to jail. Yeah.
Oh
I
my
love how the backup singer was
You know, you're
Miles.
missing Boston girl Bridget for that song. Oh my gosh, she'll go crazy.
oh my god, I know.
Yes.
Oh my god, she needs to come home. She needs to chant Boston Girl Bridget, calling Boston Girl Bridget. Boston Girl Bridget, where are you?
Say it 3
Can we
times.
do the Whitney Houston song now?
Vaginal blood clot. She'd say this.
It was awful. It was awful. I ain't doing no more karaoke on this channel again.
It's okay.
That was a
it's
one and
funny.
done.
Oh, come on, GT.
No more karaoke. No more karaoke. I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the. I'm gonna leave the karaoke. I'm gonna leave the karaoke to Nelly. That's Nelly. That's Nelly's. That's
Takes balls to do
I
it.
ain't singing again. I know I sound awful. It was just a laugh. That's it. I know.
But the point is to have fun with it. It doesn't matter if you can't
Yeah,
sing.
I know it's supposed. I know it's supposed to be fun.
Yep.
Excuse me.
For the serious.
Takes balls to do karaoke.
It's bloody awful. It's awful. I mean, I can't sing to save my life. I'm losing the bloody words. I'm concentrating on the side chat, and then I got my headphones on. I'm like, oh my god, it's awful. And in my Dateline, if you these clip channels, please don't bloody clip me making singing this bloody over karaoke. It's embarrassing as it is. Now my audience is looking up. The audience has increased. Now the audience has increased. Now Frank fuck.
Oh man.
Yeah, the audience.
Yeah,
They do all their
You're
work
growing
with their
now.
videos from their
the
phone.
rollator or a stick or
Yeah.
stick.
I mean, you can get any song. You can get any song karaoke, but I ain't doing no more I ain't doing no more karaoke unless I get drunk.
I think
And
I
I'm,
did karaoke once in university, like welcome week, and we did the "I Will Survive" song.
oh my god, walk out that door.
That's a good song. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god, don't you
No,
bloody
Yeah, no, I'm
no.
into it.
I know. Lucky enough, there's no sound on my Dateline, so hopefully she won't clip that on bloody Stacey's bloody
right.
tips. These blue. Oh my god, she's here. Oh my god. My Dateline, just don't replay the stream. Just start from here, buddy.
Right now.
Oh god.
Oh, wrong button.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's funny.
that's
Wrong button. Oops.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Bad. It was awful. Honestly,
MDL.
I'm
It
gonna
was
lie.
awesome.
I ain't no Simon Cowell. I can't sing to save my life. I know I sound
I
awful.
don't think he can either. He just arranges the singers.
Oh, he's just a record player.
I remember. I don't usually watch those shows. Like he's a good producer, but he's such an asshole. But this one kid on Britain's Got Talent did "Consider Yourself at Home." You know that song.
Yeah. From the
Yeah.
Oliver musical. Yeah.
He said, I want you to do something else because every young boy does that song," and I guess he went pretty far in the competition because he actually had some talent. So he did "Bare Necessities" from Jungle Book, and it was fantastic.
My Dateline. You need to PM me your address. Fix me a plate. I will be over. I don't know how long it'll take me to get there, but
Korean short ribs. Okay.
yeah. That sounds good. My Dateline. You're barbecuing and you're grilling barbecuing. It sounds good.
Succulent. Melt off the bone or whatever they.
I know it beats mushy. It beats mushy peas too.
Mushy peas.
Busting girl Bridget. Call him busting girl Bridget.
Oh.
Banana.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's do another song.
No.
Come on, man. Don't make it Scottish. Make it
Scottish. It's Scottish.
You got 20 in the box.
Yeah.
Woo!
What are you playing at, you old man?
I know we'll get more. As long as I don't sing, we'll get more. But don't forget, going to Tina, I only get 5 to 7 people in my box.
Well, also the delay makes it hard for all of us to sing along because and then it gets.
Oh, I know it's hard. I know.
Or out of time. 20 in the box. Ugh, aye.
Banana.
We've got 20 in her box. Diamond.
Banana.
Sometimes I do slip into accents. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I love doing. I know. I love.
A lot of that is from observations. Observations.
Oh god, that's a bad Cockney accent. Observations. It's an observation.
Observations. Is a Cockney or is a glottal stop?
I fucking hate fucking Cockneys. Fucking.
I think you're from Wales.
I'm from Wales.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Wales. Yeah,
both are.
that's.
Get
I'm
rude.
from. I'm from. Yes, my name. My. Okay. My name is Barry. I sit in the field. I live in Llandudno in Wales, and I sit in the field with my sheep, and and I said to my.
Oh my!
I said to my sheep. I said, "Do you want to watch lamb chops play along?" No.
I
Oh well.
uh, I would
How
love to
to get a
learn how
kosher
to
sheeple.
pronounce that. Is it a train station or
I,
that town? It's
Oh.
Sunfair.
Oh my God. We were talking
I
about that
think
the other
his
day.
name is
Oh,
Sean.
all I know is go go goth at the end.
Clan. Yeah. Yeah.
Or the mailman.
Clanfair goth Quingus goth something.
Oh my God. I couldn't even pronounce. I couldn't even pronounce that.
There's a clip of a weatherman saying it, and now in Quasinga go go goth we
Yeah.
have blah, blah, blah.
Let me.
Jamaican accent, bro. Are we Jamaican in here?
But can you
Don't
translate
worry.
it? What does that mean?
Huh?
Oh, the whole place now. I'll tell you. I'll tell
Hey,
you. I'll tell you in a second. Give me a
Yeah.
second. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna. Okay. And
gonna play Netflix now or
bacon sandwich. No. Bacon. Oh, bacon.
Don't worry, be
Be
Jamaican.
happy. There you go. This is what we're talking about. There you go.
Oh,
We had a big contrast in temperature across the UK, just 12 degrees over coastal parts of eastern England with cloudy skies, but in the sunshine in northwest Wales at RAF Mona,
great.
up the road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyn, Gellgogera Quindrobol, Llantysilio Gogogoch.
I like his suit, man. He dressed well, man. Is
Yeah.
he like
marry
dressed
me
kind
now,
of
dude.
well? Where you want to go with this?
Llanfair Pwllgwyngyll Gogeri
Oh no, it's
Quindrobol
raining.
William Silio Go Go Goth. That's the best I can do.
For fuck's sake, I'm losing a friend there.
Yeah. It's a great. I've been there. It's a great place.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it only
Unfair
rains
cook.
for like
I
I
feel like you'd
understand.
spit all over someone if you say it.
Yeah. Actually, okay. So it means the Church of Mary in the hollow of the White Hazel near the Fierce Whirlpool and the Church of Tiselo by the Red Cave
What the
in
fuck?
Welsh.
Well,
In
what the
Welsh.
Viking would say.
They could
Yeah.
While you're at
shorten
it.
that. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
man.
I'm gonna highlight. That's the place. That's the place. That's the place. And the
Sunfair
well
Pwllgwyngyll
Llan in Welsh is
LL2J. Okay,
clan.
yeah, I dig it.
Clan.
Yeah,
Clanfair
clan. Yeah.
Pwllgwyngyll Go Gary
What the heck?
Drop William Silio Go Go Go. We're
Lekker.
getting
Yeah.
there. I know, Chief. It's basically just. It's just go go goth.
And
Yeah.
go clan. Yeah.
Oh man.
It's just. Oh my God. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
French and
Yeah,
Saunders did a
just
parody
let's
of
talk.
the French and Saunders did a parody of the Lord of the Rings, and you know the scene where he's like, "I can't see what's on the ring. It's some form of Elvish. I can't read it." And Gandalf's like, "There are few who can." And then in this parody, Dawn French was Frodo, and
Okay.
she's, "I
We
can't
have
read it. It says
what's
fanfare
going
go go go."
Yeah. It's really. Yeah.
As Frodo.
It was actually designed as a television gimmick for
Oh God.
for railroad tours back in the Victorian times.
I
Yes.
don't want
Oh.
I
talk
mean, I mean, I
about
mean,
it.
can you imagine buying a freaking train ticket there, going to the train office, go,
I'd like
can I have a return to Clan?
just point to it. I'd
Yeah,
like to go there, please.
yeah,
That was actually a good accent, though.
Wow.
yeah.
I mean,
I don't
one of
want.
my grandmother's names was Welsh, Gwyneth. So I'm sure that's from there.
Yeah,
So.
Welsh name. That's a Welsh name.
Gwyneth.
Yeah.
Gwyn.
And you go over there, and they speak well. I mean, they speak Welsh.
They do.
Yeah,
They
I mean the sign. I mean the road signs. The road signs are bilingual. So like you got like English place names and Welsh names, and
Of
the
course.
Welsh the road signs are in Welsh, and then you go
Come
into
up
like
with
you
it.
walk into a shop or whatever, and they're all speaking Welsh. And when I used to live in England, I know I've probably said this before, but like on my TV in my bedroom,
And
we had like one of those wire antennas, and I could pick up the Welsh channels too on my TV.
I don't
And
wanna.
and I used to watch like the cartoons in Welsh, like Fireman Sam, which was Sam Tan Tan.
Right.
All these all these stuff in Welsh. They even have a Welsh soap opera.
Oh, I bet.
I ain't got a bloody clue I ain't got a clue what they're saying. But there's some really good. I mean, yeah, there's kind of weird place names that you can't pronounce that are really cool to pronounce.
Well, I would
I'm about
sometimes
to
watch
real
Coronation
estate
Street, and there was a
sector.
couple of characters
Hey,
on there.
you
I'm like, what
play
the fuck did they just
Amazon.
say?
Yeah.
Like Ashley, he was one of the butchers.
Oh, I know Ashley. Yeah,
It's Ashley.
I remember
Come
Ashley. Do you remember Fred?
Yes, and Fred Elliott.
Ashley,
I say, I say,
I
I
say.
say. But like Ashley would say something, and there was one episode, and by that time you could rewind it. And my mom
Yeah.
and I were watching. We rewound it like 10 times. We're like, "What the fuck did he just say?"
Ashley,
Ashley. Yeah.
I say those things so I can get. I say those things so I can get.
Oh, Fred.
Fred Elliott. They were the day. I mean, I don't watch. I didn't watch College History for years. I know it's on
Right.
Britbox over here.
I
I know
watched sort of in the mid 2000s ish.
yeah, it would have been because like
Yeah.
yeah, I ain't watched
Cheers,
those
man.
English shows for
I
years. I
love
had
you
I
all.
did. Yeah.
What's his
Gotta
name has
say,
been on that since the
thanks for
beginning. So
letting me
like
on.
Ken Barlow.
Oh my God, yeah, he's been there for
God.
years. William Roach, yeah.
Yes, he's spent his life on there. It's crazy.
I know, and and he's still got no money. He's bankrupt again for the second time.
Oh Jesus, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I know
he's
that he took some time off because they were investigating that he possibly was like raping people,
oh,
but
there was a bunch of shit, and then he lost a bunch of money on a defamation of character case too.
right. Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh man.
Have you ever been in California?
Oh
well,
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah, I know one does, but okay, two, maybe.
But yeah, I don't, really, I just can't get into these UK soaps no more. They
Yeah,
just, I
have
don't
you
know.
ever been in
Well, we
Amsterdam
wouldn't, and then we kind of would watch, and then you're like, I can't stop
Yeah,
watching. What's
this
going to happen
person?
next? But that's what they do. They bring you in.
yeah, I know.
There was a soap opera that I would watch after school, after high school, and it was so dumb, but you just kept watching it. Most of it was just flashbacks, so they were barely even moving forward. They're like, "Remember yesterday?" And then they would go back to the scene.
Was it American?
Yeah, it was called Passions. It was so stupid.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
It was so...
The worst American soap operas I've ever seen is Sunset Beach,
What's the happy
Okay.
ending?
and
I
the
don't think I've
second
heard
worst
of
I've ever seen is Days of Our Lives.
that. Yeah.
Oh my fucking God!
Uh,
First time seeing
I
that,
thought
I'm
it
like,
was
what the?
a
I
bad.
thought, okay, I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? I'm not like, why aren't they? Why are they filming outside, inside?
I
What the?
know.
It looks so fake and so stupid. At least with the UK soaps, you have sets outside. It looks more
How,
realistic
how
and
Well,
shit.
about
exactly.
Australian soaps? While you at it,
Yeah.
Kylie Minogue. Yeah,
I guess it would depend on location too. So yeah.
I love drama
Uh-huh.
that we're talking about it.
Yeah, yeah,
Man.
they're just hey Magnum 9 7. I'm gonna call you Magnum 6 inches because I think you're lying.
Or the
I ain't gonna
Uh,
lie.
Damn.
adversary in the
6 inches.
a little bit. I
6
think you're telling.
inches.
I think you're telling a few. I think you're telling a few porcupines there. To be honest,
Porcupine.
yeah, porcupines means
Porcupine. Oh lord.
porcupines is like pork pies lies.
Oh, I
Lies,
know. Yeah,
lies.
I've never had
Yeah.
one, but they look really good.
Oh my God, pork pies are great. Oh
Yeah.
my God, there was a company there was a company that made them over here, and I had them shipped
Mhm.
through. Oh my God.
Right. There's that,
Hand
and
on.
there's
Is
Yorkshire
it
pudding
getting
pies
to
I've
a
heard
food
of.
channel again? Come on.
Yeah,
And Yorkshire pudding is like it's like a pudding pie or something. I don't know.
It's Yorkshire pudding. The American equivalent of Yorkshire pudding is popovers, basically.
Oh, lovely.
It's
Okay.
like it's basically crepe mix. It's milk,
Oh,
milk, pinch of salt, eggs, and plain flour. And then what you do is you put the you get a muffin tray kind of thing, and then make the oil has to be really hot,
yeah,
and then you just roast it, and then the heat the heat makes them rise. But
that's awesome.
basically they were designed by Yorkshire people because they were like for because meat was so expensive back in those
Yes.
days. It was designed to fill you up, so
Yes, of course.
you wouldn't need a lot of meat, and you just eat that with gravy and
Right.
A lot of meat.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
if you were a farmer, you had to have like in one of the Laura Ingalls Wilder books, one is devoted to her husband and his upbringing, and I mean, they ran a farm and it was fucking hard work. They'd have
I
pie
don't
for
want
breakfast. They had to have things to stick to their
talk about
ribs.
this.
What?
Yeah, sorry, my watch too. So
But they had to have all these things that were
yeah.
just like a lot of fattening because they needed it with
Well, they were big. They were popular during Victorian times.
I like
yes.
that lips. You gotta open it and gotta. Are you eating? What
Yeah.
we're talking about, man? Come on.
What? I'm
I don't
so
know.
lost right now.
Magnum.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anybody get to a concert?
Not lately. No.
There is time to go.
Well, the place I'm in is relatively small. It's a city, but it's a small city, but there's nothing really interesting.
Five bands are good.
I
Mhm.
go to con. I mean, I go to concerts occasionally. I go to concerts occasionally.
Yeah.
Um,
What
I'm
What
just
was the
fussy what
last
bands I
concert
see.
you go to?
Sorry.
What was the last concert you go
Oh
to?
God, I don't even remember. Um,
Okay, what was the greatest band you ever see in a concert?
Okay.
uh, greatest band. Um, I
Don't say
really
the top.
don't remember because I've been to some, but I haven't been to where they're like really
Beatles,
famous.
really?
Um,
So I've seen some. I've seen some. Okay. I've probably been to more concerts since I've moved over here.
right.
So I've seen a British band called UB40 live in concert.
Okay.
I've seen a Flock of
That's
Seagulls
a
live in
good
concert,
band.
Nice.
Yeah.
and I've seen a band from near where I'm from in England called Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark, and they're
Yeah, we
called
talked about
OMD.
that.
Uh-huh.
UB40, I dig it. I dig it.
My mom actually did go to a Beatles concert, and Paul McCartney
Yeah.
pointed her out because her dress was really
We're
bright, and
not
he's like,
talking about
"Here's a
mom
song
and
for the
dad.
lady in the
We're
front
talking
row,"
about
or
you.
whatever.
What's the best concert you see?
Probably OMD, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. They put on a good show.
You say Beyonce. Hello.
But yeah, I like going to concerts. And
Yeah.
OMD is supposed to be touring in the States again this year, so I'm waiting. I gotta figure out where I'll be seeing them at this year. But I'm kind of fussy. I only go see certain stars I like. I mean, I don't know. I like seeing all these '80s bands.
Right.
Yeah, they're still going. They're like in their 60s, and they still put on a bloody good show.
There was a chance that my dad was gonna go see when the Rolling Stones were here.
Hmm.
But he by that time he was in his 70s, and he's like, I'm probably gonna have to stand for hours and this and that. It's just gonna be too much. So he opted out.
I was said before. What I like about the concerts in the USA, especially in these British bands that come over, is this concerts are small, personable concerts in smaller locations. and you get a
Right.
really good. The atmosphere is really good. You get a good view. Like some of these bands that come over from the UK. I mean, they sell out. They sell out like not stadiums, but they sell out like arenas and shit. And the big, they always sell out, but you get a nice little location.
Yeah.
And it's really, it's really nice. Yeah. So,
Nice.
but yeah, I've been to
I
like,
like
I've been.
Adele. I saw Beyonce, but Adele.
Bjorn
Ooh,
or Bjork?
Adele, Beyonce, Adele.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
the last one.
I'm not really Adele. I'm not really an Adele fan, to be honest. I'm
Yeah,
not really a
I
Beyonce
used to
fan
Hey.
either.
be I used to be an Adele fan, but now I'm just sick of her for some reason. Um,
Okay.
there's no doubt that she's very talented. I'm just kind of tired of it.
I mean,
You like
it's like,
Beyonce now,
you know,
or
it's like, it's like Taylor Swift. There's only one Taylor Swift I like, which is now the theme tune for my channel because the haters are gonna hate, 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 hate.
Right.
Because I got haters and they hate
I
me, and
don't want
yeah, so
talk
I just,
Yeah.
about it.
I just dedicated. The haters are gonna hate, 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 hate. So,
Yep.
and that's like one of my favorite songs too.
Right.
That's the only Taylor Swift song I'll ever bloody play in my life, to be honest.
Yeah, man,
Right.
I'm getting
Yeah.
old, man.
Oh, I feel old. I feel old sometimes. I feel old sometimes too.
Never told me
Mm-hmm.
Taylor.
Joey.
You
I
should
feel old like
retire.
We're all
I feel,
yawning.
I
God.
know. I feel old like geriatric freaking old. I was like an old.
I feel horny.
Okay then.
Uh oh. But yeah, it's been
I
old,
don't
old, old.
want.
You need to watch some Dirty Dutch and go to bed.
I was gonna say, yeah, go take care of that.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I take care. You want to
But
talk
yeah,
about
that's
it?
been.
Is that a
It's been.
dog? Is that a
Yeah.
dog?
Unfortunately.
Oh, puppy.
Yeah. That's a little. Yeah. It's a little freaking troll too. Little bloody thing.
Dog is a troll.
I don't know which zoo you got on. Call it a troll or giraffe or
So yeah, it's
buffalo,
a
whatever.
it's a troll. It's a troll like the green. It's like the green bastard. So with you being Canadian, are you a Trailer Park Boys fan?
Yeah, a little bit. My uncle's actually friends with the creator. I think his name is Mike Cladber.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
yeah, yeah. For a while, I
Let me
wouldn't
find it.
religiously watch it like all the time, but I saw like the Christmas special and
For me, coming from across the pond, it's probably one of the funniest shows I've seen from this side of the pond. To be honest,
right.
yeah,
Oh man, yeah.
I'm a big fan, and I've seen them live on stage twice. And I heckled you.
Yes.
I shouted Patrick Swayze at him,
Uh
and
huh.
he shouted, "Fuck off with the Patrick Swayze." I'm sure thousands of other people done it too, but yeah. I mean,
Oh
I love it. I love it the way they just come up in character and react it. It's kind of cool.
yes. The guy who plays Bubbles has to wear corrective lenses when he has the glasses on because they're so
Yeah,
huge and they magnify. So
yeah.
he's like, I can't see.
I know, it's
But,
hilarious. I know
yeah,
the
it's a
whole.
funny show.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, because Julian hates being called Patrick Swayze, but then I got upset.
Right.
I got upset when Jim Leahy died.
Oh
Oh my god, I love
yes.
that. I love that
No,
guy. He was a nice
will
guy.
you buy me?
Yeah. Yeah. I think his daughter plays someone on the show.
Yeah, she played Sarah. She did the. She was like,
Sarah. That's right.
yes, Sarah. Yeah, she's called Sarah Dunsway. I think it was Sarah's her name. She did the costume design too.
Right. Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, it's a good show.
Mhm.
Uh,
But yeah, it was a good. It was a good.
Is it still going too, or it must be done now?
I think they bought the rights of the creator and they were on Netflix for a while, but I think they stopped. I don't know.
Well,
I know
I think they do like a podcast or something.
yeah, they got their
As
own channel called SquareNet or something, so they're still doing something.
right,
Yeah, but I didn't like. I wasn't too fussy on the new episodes
right.
on Netflix. To be honest, I kind of like the original. I kind of
Yes,
like the original ones the best.
yeah.
I enjoy watching it. It was a great. It was a.
Please
It
don't
was a
lose
great
it.
discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then, have you ever watched the UK version of Shameless?
I've seen clips. I know James McAvoy and his wife at
Yeah,
the time were on there.
yeah, he was in it.
Um,
Yeah, James McAvoy was in the original Shameless. That's what made him famous, kind of thing.
right. Yes. Now he's done all sorts of stuff. I bumped shoulders with him in New York City.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's James McAvoy. Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
I know. Isn't the premise of the show like there's a girl with she has to raise everyone or something? Like,
yeah. There's an American version too. It's kind of like script by script, but
What was it name again?
the
right.
British version is so much better. Because like when I first moved over here, I used to watch it on the Sundance channel, and it was great.
Right. Well, that's kind of like the British Office, and then the American Office started.
I'd be fair, believe it or not, this is a true story. My ex girlfriend is from the same town where the UK office is set.
Oh no, and
Yeah,
Slough, I think it
yeah,
is.
it's a shithole.
No, yeah. Oh man, that's too
Yep,
cool.
yep,
With that big roundabout there.
yep. I
I
remember.
think
Yeah,
that I think that the UK version was able to be a little edgier and get away with a little more because it seemed like there was not as many.
I prefer the American version to the British version, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
And I think the reason why is I think because it's kind of reminds me of those corporate dickhead, these crazy corporate American people,
Yes.
Yeah,
I've seen the bloopers from that show, and after a while, Ricky Gervais laugh. It's like, dude, you're a hyena. You're so strange.
yeah,
He said, it's just this weird thing.
Ricky Gervais is one of those people where you either like him or you don't like him. He's kind of like Marmite.
Right. I've
Yeah,
never had that, but I know that like
it's
Australians love
yeah,
to
it's
have.
it's similar to fish. It's made from the leftovers of yeast from when you make beer and shit. Ew. Yes, if Buster
Right.
Girl Bridget, if you listen, yes, I'm talking about food again. What you gonna do about it? But like I don't know, it's kind of like I don't know, I kind of like this corporate. It's like I don't know the whole corporate America kind of office kind of thing.
Yes.
I kind of like that. That's why I probably like the American version. To be honest,
Right.
it kind of like it's like the movie. It's kind of like the movie Office Space too. I like the movie Office
Oh
Space,
yeah, I've seen that.
and that's a freaking cool movie. That's a cool movie too.
Yeah.
I remember because like the first time I seen that was when I had Netflix. When Netflix used to send DVDs and Blu-rays out in the mail,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up getting Office Space one day. Mr.
Right.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to come in on Saturday, Mr. Lindbergh. I'm gonna have to ask you to come in Saturday, and I'm gonna have to ask you to come in Sunday as well.
Oh my god.
That kind of freaking corporate, that kind of corporate American bullcrap.
Yes.
And it's always the one, people get promoted to. You know how it is.
Right. Yeah. And what's his face really got to start on that show.
Yeah, yeah, but I think Ricky Gervais did a great job in The Office, but
Oh,
I
he
don't know.
did. Yeah.
And
He
then
got it.
he was in another show, and I forgot the name. It was set in an old people's home.
Oh, I know. It was his name, not Albert, but
Yeah.
uh, I know what you mean.
And he had his best friend Carl Pilkington in it too.
Right. And Steve Merchant, the really really tall guy.
Yeah.
He's such a freaking like dork. But then we
Yeah.
watched on I think BritBox. It's something called The Barking Murders, and it's a true story.
Yeah.
And oh my god, like he was so creepy. And that true story of all those four, at least four young men who had been found murdered in the same way. Like they were all sitting up. They all had like GHB in their system or something, and the stupid police were like, "There's no connection."
Of course, cops
Yeah,
are
it
like,
was such a good miniseries.
And then
So
have you ever seen? And then have you ever seen the show An Idiot Abroad?
no.
Oh my god, it's got oh my god, it's a Ricky Gervais show. Okay, the show was called Derek. That's the one in the old people. That was
Yes,
the one in
that's
the
what
old
it
people's
is.
home. And it had his
Yes.
buddy Carl Pilkington played the handyman, and then it was kind of weird. It was kind of cool. I kind of liked that show, to be honest. It was probably one
Right.
of the best shows he's ever done.
Well,
You
he
know, he's
also
like,
did extras.
yeah, I didn't like that, to be honest. But he did a show called An Idiot Abroad, and
Okay.
and he discovered this guy. He used to work on a radio station with him called Carl Pilkington. He's from Manchester. He's a mank, and he's an idiot abroad. And he would send him abroad, and he would just piss him off. He would just go, oh, oh my god. And he'll send him. He'll just make his trip hell by putting him in the worst hotel possible and doing all kinds of shit. Yeah. And it's got Stephen Mer. Yeah, I don't remember Stephen Merchant was in it, but then they did a podcast too with Carl Pilkington, Stephen Merchant, and Ricky Gervais. So it was on HBO. That was really good as well.
Nice.
But yeah, definitely. They used to show on here on the Science Channel. So I don't know. One of these channels, right? But that's definitely a good show to check out with Ricky Gervais and Idiot Abroad.
Yeah.
It's so funny, and then you'll discover Carl Pilkington. He's a man. He's all right, yeah.
Right.
He's got a head like an orange. He's got this round. He's got this round head.
I love the English names that are given, like Dork or like Tosser's one. I like the
Tosser's my favorite. I call people
the
Tosser
hope
over
of
here.
the
No
dog.
one knows. Wanker, Tosser.
Wanker's nice. Yeah, wank you
Yeah, I
very
love
much.
Wanker. I say bloody. I say bloody a lot.
I know.
Another one I like is Knob Jockey.
No, or sawed off. I like that.
Sod off, piss off.
Bell
End. That's one
Doc
of my
Martin.
favorites
That
too.
show Doc Martin. They would call him a tosser a lot.
Doc Martin.
Yes.
Yeah, I met one of the characters at Comic Con. He was at Comic Con. I didn't like. He walked past me. I said hi to him. He was there.
Martin Clunes?
No, he was the guy. He was the large. He had
Bert Large.
Bert Large or something.
Bert Large. Ian McNeice. I think.
Yeah, Ian McNeice. Yeah, he was at Comic Con when I was at Comic Con in England. Yeah.
I guess he's really nice in real life. So.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
That's awesome.
That's when I'm. Yeah. So I remember he was because Ian McNeice was at the Comic Con that time I was there. The guy from the A-Team was there, and then the guy, this was like a week or two before he committed suicide. The guy who played Mini-Me.
Oh, Vern Troyer.
Yeah, I took a picture of him because I didn't pay to see him because I only came there because I wanted to meet the guy from the A-Team. And he was there too, and I took a picture of him, and then he committed suicide probably a few weeks later.
Jesus!
Oh my god!
I forgot about that.
And I've got a picture of him on my freaking cell phone, just standing there, sitting down at the table waiting.
Well, he's so tiny.
People to come, people waiting, waiting for people to come and see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to watch Doc Martin on Netflix too.
Yes. Strangely enough, like it's so funny how not funny, but like he's this brilliant doctor, but he has a thing about blood.
I know.
I'm like that to an extent as well. I won't throw up, but like it'll make me want to faint. So
yeah,
it's a bit of a phobia. Yeah, but I just think that's so cool. It's like because he's so brilliant, but he just. Bleh.
I know. I know stuff. Yeah, this stuff makes me gag. Yeah, stuff makes me gag. It's like I had surgery in December. I had my gallbladder taken out.
Oh.
And then I hated looking at the incisions. Then I had an issue with an incision, and it was a hematoma.
Oh God, those are terrible.
And then the hematoma was leaking. Yes. So I had to. Oh my God, I just hated. I just hated looking at that incision.
Yeah, that'd be pretty gross.
Yeah, a little bit of trauma and getting the gallbladder out, and there was bruising.
I mean,
It was
were
all,
they were able to do it laparoscopically though?
yeah, they did a laparoscopically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so much more recovery, like
yeah.
less recovery time.
Oh, I'm doing a lot. I'm doing a
I
lot. I'm
don't
doing a lot. I'm
know.
doing fine on my dayline. I've been back at work now for a few weeks.
At work.
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 That's
Whoa,
exactly. Yeah,
that was my cat.
that's funny. So I've been back at work now for a few weeks. Finally getting my stamina back,
Uh-huh. That's good.
which is a good thing.
But yeah, we would watch that, and it's like this guy's such a good doctor, but oh my god,
Yeah, he
those
hated. Yeah,
social skills.
no, yeah, hated blood and no. He hated blood and no freaking social skills.
Oh, also the character hates dogs, but Martin Clunes loves them.
I know, and
He
that stray
loves
dog
them,
would always come. I know, it's hilarious.
and he loves them so much that there was several scenes where he'd be like, "Go away!" He'd shout at the dog, but he actually
Hmm.
couldn't shout at the dog, so he would just mouth it and then put it into.
Yeah,
They would do it later because he's like, "I can't shout at it. I'm sorry."
yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those shows I like. Yeah, I've watched it before. Ain't seen some of the latest ones, but I watched a lot of it. I watched a lot of it on when it was on Netflix, I think.
Yes, I think it's just on what is it, Acorn now? I forget.
Yeah, I don't pay for Acorn. Britbox, Britbox just Britbox just sucks.
Yes,
BritBox is just for BritBox isn't for the expats from the UK. It's for all people who want to watch the certain shows that are popular over here. It don't. There's no,
yes.
and it's just bought. It's just you know. It's got like shows I like on there, but I've seen them so many times it just gets old.
Well, after a while, yeah.
There's better shows on YouTube
Yes.
where you can
I
watch
mean,
them
I do like
where you can
Vera,
watch them illegally.
right? I do like Vera. I haven't finished that though. But...
I haven't. I've never watched that show to be honest.
Oh,
But,
it's great. It's like any other crime drama, really, but it's just
yeah,
stupid.
the actress who played Vera was in a great movie called Saving Grace.
Yes, yes, that's right. I remember that.
And it was the two old women in a local shop are drinking a can. The two old people.
Would
And
you like some cornflakes?
yes,
And I think
God,
Doc Martin was a spin-off from that because he was the doctor or something.
yes, correct. Yeah,
Kind
you're
of
right.
thing.
That's where Doctor. That's where.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
My dateline, a lot of the pain and stomach pain I've been getting
Ouch.
has gone, and I'm definitely feeling. I'm definitely feeling a difference. I'm just trying to get my body used to eating certain things and see what I can eat, what I can't eat. Because sometimes I can eat and then I gotta, you know what I mean.
Right.
And so, but apart from that, yeah, it's doing a lot. It's doing a lot better. But yeah, that's Saving Grace is a funny movie.
Oh my god, I haven't seen it for decades, literally.
Yeah, I used to see it for years either. Would you like some
Cornflakes.
And the Stones,
I
and the
love
Stones
that.
as fuck, and even the cop knows she's growing weird, but tends a blind eye kind of
I
thing.
know. I think
Wow,
what's his
but
face is in it.
good.
Craig Ferguson. He
Yeah, I
has a
forgot who
part
played
in
it.
that.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Yeah. Such a good movie.
yeah, it is such a good movie. But yeah, there's other great British shows that just never made it popular over here. To be honest,
Right. Well, there was a really good one with David Tennant called Broadchurch, I think.
I've heard of that one. I've never watched it either, but I've heard of it.
Really good, very, very dramatic. But there's actors who are in everything, and I'm sick of seeing their faces.
It happens.
I know. What's her face was in it? Oh God. Oh, Jesus. She played the Queen.
Oh, I know who you mean.
Damn it.
You want to be the queen?
They are so good.
Helen Million.
No. She's younger.
Okay.
She played in The Crown. She played Queen Elizabeth, sort of middle-aged. But like, there's a few other actors in Britain that, I mean, they're very good, but like they're just in everything, and I'm like, I don't want to see your face.
Yeah, it happens. It's like people get typecast for the same.
Yes.
People get people get typecast for the same old shit.
Exactly.
It's like Australia. It's like Australian TV. Did you ever get Australian soaps over there?
No, but I'm familiar with a few Australian actors.
So like we used to get a lot of we used to get a lot of Australian TV shows when and we got American imports too, and we got
Yeah.
a lot of Australian import shows, and we used to get like the popular ones were like there's a show on Netflix called Wentworth. Have you ever heard of Wentworth?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Well, Wentworth is a remake of a show called Prisoner. And in
Okay.
England, because there was another show called The Prisoner, they called it Prison Cell Block H in England.
Okay.
So that was one of the shows we used to get. Then there was another one called The Young Doctors. Then there was Neighbours, a soap opera, and Home and Away. And then you'd be watching all these shows, and it'll be the same actors popping up in all these shows. So like half the cast of Neighbours used to be in Cell Block H, Prisoner Cell Block H originally, and it's and it'd be kind of
Right.
weird, yeah. And then some of them will be in the Young Doctors too.
Right.
You're welcome, Mac. Anytime you can come up here.
Oh, nice to meet you. Yeah. Olivia Colman. That's who I'm thinking of.
And then I believe
she's in everything all the time.
There was I think who was in there was a big actor who's Australian had a part in Neighbours, and he became big.
Oh, like Mel Gibson or something? He's Australian.
Not Mel Gibson.
Hugh Jackman?
No, I got to Google it.
Okay. Yeah.
I got to Google this now. But yeah, we get like cheap Australian soap operas too.
Yeah.
It'll be the same freaking characters, same actors, not same characters, same actors, and they'll go from soap to soap. From soap to soap. It's kind of funny, really. It might be Russell Crowe.
Oh, Russell Crowe. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he's made it big.
He was a kid.
Yes.
He was a kid in Neighbours, and he played it. So
right.
Russell Crowe it was.
And it's funny because he was all buff for like Gladiator, and now he's like Santa Claus. He's all sort of jolly and old.
Yeah. And then and there's a bunch of people who moved to Hollywood. Aaron Dale.
Yes.
Guy Pearce. He was in
yeah.
He was in Neighbours. He was in Neighbours too. So yeah.
Alan Dale had a bit part in Lost, one of my favorite shows. Of course, he played a bad guy. He always seems to play bad guys.
But like all these people who know me, I've always been obsessed with old TV shows. I was watching old TV shows. So like when I was living in England, for example, when you were bunking off school or off college or have the afternoon off college, whatever, you would have like they would show Neighbours, Australian soap in the afternoon on BBC One. Then I would watch Quincy MD or ME, whatever the hell he was. Dr.
Right.
Quincy. I used to watch all these old shows. Now it's just shite.
Oh, everything now sucks. Like I don't remember the last show that I watched that was current that was good.
Yeah.
Shows nowadays, they're so focused on being politically correct.
Yeah.
It's just, but also like they're running out of ideas.
I'm not saying they shouldn't have all these people in these shows, but they don't need to. They don't need to make it too. They need to make it not fake looking. And when they're doing remakes, you don't need to be putting these people in just for putting these people in.
Right.
They've
got it cool with movies now where it's just basically green screen. It's just like, could you do something else?
I mean, I get it. There's of all races, there's talented actors. There's talented actors, but please just freaking make this stuff realistic. Don't put people in programs just for being politically correct. Put them in the programs because you want that particular person to be in that program. Find them a good part.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything that's made now, it's not good. And they're all getting canceled because people don't watch them.
I think one of the biggest problems is we got too many TV channels and they're all diluted. There's no the script writers are pathetic now.
Right.
There's too politically correct, and there's just not enough money to be spending on decent shows because everything's just diluted. Too many
Yeah.
channels, too many
There was
channels.
a really good British show, but I actually couldn't watch it after a while because I was actually stressing out. Over here it was called MI5, but over there it was called Spooks.
Yeah, Spooks. I've watched
Yeah.
some of that too.
I couldn't stomach it. I was like, I'm so stressed out by it's such fever pitch.
Yeah.
Like it was good, but it was just like I can't.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
I know it's it's funny how they change the titles and shows.
Yes.
It's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was changed in England because the BBC wanted it didn't like the word ninja. So
Oh.
in England they were called Teenage Mutant Hero Tales.
What's wrong with ninja?
Yeah.
What?
So that was like
It's not racist. I
So
mean,
that was a fuck up. That was a BBC fuck up. And one of the biggest fuck ups the BBC ever did was The Simpsons. So the Simpsons used to be on the Tracy Ullman show
yes.
as a small
Yeah,
cartoon
remember.
segment.
Yeah.
Well, when the BBC decided to show the Tracy Ullman show in England on the BBC, they said they didn't like the Simpsons part and they cut the Simpsons out.
Oh, for God's sake!
So
Lighten up, guys.
so
No
the only
wonder
so we didn't
Americans love that shit.
Yeah, so we didn't get the Simpsons officially until the same company that owns Fox started a satellite TV service in the
Right.
UK, and that's when we used to get the Simpsons on. We used to be on a channel called Sky One, which is like probably the English equivalent of Fox because it was owned
Right.
owned by that Australian dickhead Rupert Murdoch.
But I found that like Spooks, whatever you call it, was good, but it was like 24, where it was so extreme. 24 was even more so because it's like it's 24 hours of the day.
Yeah.
But things were a little too far with like torture and like it just I like most stuff, but like I have my limits in terms of like I'm gonna vomit because it's so gross.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I watched Game of Thrones up to a point, and then I just got sick of it.
Yeah, I've watched some of it. I've watched some of it too. It's a
Well, I got so lost. There were so many characters and so many storylines. I'm like, what the frick? I'm so lost. I don't know what's happening. But I stopped watching after the Red Wedding episode where a bunch of I think the Starks, they were all killed all at once, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
I know. I remember watching the horses getting killed the first time I watched that show.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the Borgias.
Yeah.
Where they had basically the two siblings kind of in love with each other, and it's like, was that for real or not, or what are you doing? But Jeremy Irons was in it, so like he's awesome. Yeah. Good acting.
Definitely. But yeah, I don't know. It's like there's supposed to be a good show coming on PBS in April as well. It did really well in England.
Okay.
And it was to do with people who had they were called sub postmasters. They owned a post office.
Okay.
And there was a Japanese company did some put some new computer system out, and a bunch of people got arrested and sent to jail falsely over it.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good show.
And it's coming on PBS in the States in April. Okay. It was called Mr. Bates versus the Post Office.
Right.
And it was about the extraordinary story of the greatest miscarriage of justice in the British legal history, where hundreds of innocent postmasters and postmistresses were wrongly accused of theft and fraud and false accounting due to a defective IT system.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and it's coming on. It's coming on PBS. Apparently, it's coming according to the British community over here. It's It's coming on PBS
Okay.
on Masterpiece Theatre.
Right. Okay.
And yeah, so I'm gonna watch. I gotta try and figure I gotta try and figure out how to get PBS because I don't subscribe to live TV, to be honest.
Neither do I. I've taken it off.
It's just a waste. I just pay for it. I just pay for internet. It's a waste of money. I got a couple. I got a couple of streaming services. I pay. I got a student discount on Peacock, so I pay like $1.99 or 99 cents for Peacock.
Right.
Which is good. Yeah, I've watched that a couple of times, and then I got Paramount Plus because I got like Walmart Plus because I get my groceries delivered and shit. So I pay for that too.
Yeah.
And then you got like a bunch of free shit too. Hey, Kimmy K, link is posted if you want to come up.
Yeah, and actually, I just have to pee, so I'll be right back.
Oh, no problem.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm spamming the chat. Look, there we go.
Woo.
I didn't mean to put smiley faces on, but yeah.
Oh my goodness! I just saw something on X. I think we got free publicity. You're absolutely right.
Oh, you seen the clip? Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah! Talk about MER. Bitch.
I know it's funny. I know it's just so funny. It's like I know I'm getting known by Tina. I don't want to be known by Tina. I don't want to be a YouTube celebrity. I don't want to be
famous. But she knows me a long time ago, so.
I know. I mean, yeah, I know. I've been around for a while. As I said, I just had different names. So,
right.
Hey Kingbone, hope you're doing well. But yeah, I've got a new I've got a new banner for my channel with a new logo on it. So I'm going to be putting that on today. Somebody made me a new banner.
Oh shit!
So that will be going up. I'll be putting that up. I ain't gonna mess with it tonight. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So.
Woo! This is gonna be a fun day this week. I heard that Circus and the Side. I'm not sure. Did you hear about Circus and the Side Chat canceled this weekend?
Yeah, there's gonna be. I guess they got stuff to do. Everybody has a life outside you. Everybody has a life outside YouTube. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just like letting everybody know, just in case if they're watching them on Sundays.
Yeah, I think it's the next. Yeah, it's the next two. It's the next two Sundays. There's not going to be any Circus and Side Chat. So.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know when Mr. Billings is going live with the washing machine.
Oh God. I don't know, dude. I mean, this is like a really stupidity.
Yeah.
And I saw somebody did a live stream entitled that he got arrested 18 times. I don't know if that's true or not, but
oh my God, I don't know.
That's
the problem. It's only the internet. I'm gonna change my banner. I'm gonna change my banner now. I've got it saved to my computer. Let me see if I can do it. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can. Do. Oh my God, that's not it. What the hell am I doing, computer? Oh my God. Okay, I gotta go on edit profile. That's what the bloody hell was I doing? Okay, edit profile. There we go. I thought I saved that. Let me double check. Okay, let's have a look. We got someone. We got a guest. We got Kimmy K.
Ooh, Miss Kimmy.
Hey, Miss Kimmy. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hi, GT.
Hey, we're famous now.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing my posts.
Yeah, we're famous. Yeah, I'm getting free publicity from Tina.
Right?
What'd she do? What's she do now?
Oh,
Oh,
Nelson.
she was attacking Nelson Green, saying that all he does is talk about me and Emmy. That's his content basically.
Oh,
But I was getting,
Right.
I was getting the I was getting the free publicity, so I ain't moaning.
yeah. Oh, she's fucking
I ain't
ridiculous.
mad about it.
How
I
you
just did
feeling,
a
man?
poll and pissed her off.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was funny.
I'm doing all right. I
yeah.
just did a poll to piss her off. It's true. It's fucking true.
It
So
is true.
and then according to Tina, I only get 5 to 7 viewers in my lives.
Oh,
So
bullshit.
she's been lurking, you guys, because she's so fucking butthurt about everything.
Yeah,
Listen, Tuna,
Yeah.
you cannot control the internet.
yeah,
Fucking hell, man.
I know.
People can say whatever the fuck they like about you, Tuna.
I know it was fun. I mean, it was funny too, Kimmy K. Because I
Do you
did
have
listen
the picture, GT? You
of
have the
which pitch.
picture of the door.
Oh, I think I
The
might buy
door.
a pint. Let me
Yeah, I
check.
do.
I want to see it one more time. I'm gonna tell everybody one more time about this shit because
All right, no
if
problem.
you look at it, I mean, come on.
Yeah, for real. It's an obvious big old foot kicked the door in. That's no fall into the door. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
let me pull it up. But yeah, but what was funny, Kimmy K, as well, I was listening to Take Backs. I literally finished work, and Take Back was on, so I was listening to Take Back, and that Linda Pinnard was in there too.
Oh, fuck.
I typed in the side chat, "Hey Linda, does Tina know you're in the Kiss Mob chat room?" And Take Back read it out. It was so funny. But yeah, I
Oh
loved it.
my god.
Fucking hell.
A
But
Fucking
yeah, I
freaking
loved it.
Linda.
door.
Hey, Amy, how's it
I know.
going?
Hello. Any fresh disasters today?
No, not well. Oh my god.
Here's the.
That
Oh,
is a
Here's the door.
kick. That's the kick.
Oh yeah, the inside. When you see the inside of the door, it's like, yeah, that's a big old fucking man's fucking big old foot.
a foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You know how it is when your door locked and somebody tried to break in the door like that.
Yep.
That's how it
Mhm.
is.
Oh yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a kick in the door. Albert did it.
From the outside, I
Yep.
think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He got
She's
pissed
just
off.
fucking hell, man. I don't
Just
know, Amy.
remember,
Hmm?
just remember this. She said, "Fuck, fuck." She said, "Fuck, fuck, so fuck this, fuck this, blah, blah, blah." And she's like, "Fuck you, Albert. You fucking ruined my internet."
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck you, Albert. You ruined another life.
Oh,
Is
for
what
Yeah.
she said.
And that's what happened.
I mean, I'll ruin live streams myself when I've done dumb shit on my streams. And what do? I delete the stream and get over it because it's my fault. It's my channel. I'm liable
Right.
for. I'm liable for it. You know. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell's this damn thing?
Oh, Kimmy, did you hear about the Abyss situation?
Yes, I did. I saw it on Twitter, and Steve even like retweeting both clips of Tuna saying, she's, I don't care if Steve's fucking mad, and then the next clip, oh, I didn't say that. And it's just mental. She needs to go, like Peg was saying. She needs to go to the hospital for a stay and get a psychiatric evaluation.
Yes.
The bitch
Yeah.
is so severely
Her
mentally
and
ill, out of
Albert.
her fucking mind. Oh, he's
Her and
that
Albert.
fucking. And we're all a product of our environment, and that fucking young guy has never stood a goddamn chance in the world yet. That being
No.
his mother, absolute monster. Look how she's publicly
Mhm.
talking to Donovan. Look how she's, over the years, like some of you may not have heard the stuff. Well, sorry. Imagine how she's belittled and talked to her own son offline if she's that bad online.
Right.
Absolute monster.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He needs to get out of there, but she won't let him.
So Tina's
Nope.
made
Oh
a
hell no.
Tina's made a community post. I'm going to share the screen.
Okay.
Go for it. Uh-oh. She's mad.
Let's have a look.
I wish someone would seize that daughter.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
Here, let's see.
Wow, imagine being so mad at the world and jealous of others. You interview their neighbours. Wow, is all you can say is anyone follows this is just as crazy. I couldn't imagine bother people, neighbours who I didn't like on YouTube. Oh well, it is what it is. But remember, that person was with you for 6 years. So what does that say about you?
What the heck?
I don't know. But
I'm
yeah.
confused.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
makes
and
no
it's-
sense.
I mean, there's people who have accused Tina of being Lena, but looking at the spelling and the intellect, there was no way Lena is Tina. Lena
Absolutely.
is Tina.
Right.
You know, put while you triggered.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She twigger. She's
But yeah,
triggered. Big time.
But yeah, she's
I
rich.
mean, Tina, you're the one who's mad at the world all the time.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's been a fun day in the YouTube land. Take back to the great stream.
Right.
I missed it, man. I probably was asleep. I was not
It
feeling
happened.
well.
And then Tuna was telling you know the whole bed situation. Tuna speaking for Donovan that he doesn't want a new bed, and that he's got a bed already.
Oh my god.
And she's probably jealous.
Yeah,
Donovan's that stupid. I mean, I'm sorry to say, but I hope Donovan says yes. If he said no because of Tina, he's stupid.
I can actually see. I'm hoping they just order beds and get them delivered to that place, and there's nothing they can do about it. But,
right. But you know how she is. She's so mad. She gets jealous and everything.
And then she was.
She doesn't get that much support because of her attitude.
And then Tina was just telling lies as well. The same old lies. Lies. She was lying about. She was lying that Donovan wasn't after Donovan spent $70 to monetary on his mum's debit card. He wasn't allowed to use the debit card. But a few weeks ago, he was in Burger King and he lost his mum's debit card. So yeah, same old shit. Just lies and lies and lies. And that Aaron guy, Miss Boss.
Oh, that fucking guy, eh?
Oh my fucking god! And he's like, well, Tina, that package I sent via FedEx, there was a picture, and I seen the new door. Yeah.
Oh, brother.
He said that, or you saw it? What?
Oh. Yeah. Apparently, he sent Tina a package via FedEx, and that when she received the package, there was a picture of the package outside her door, and he's seen a picture of the new door.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is bullshit.
She just needs to leave him alone. She won't.
No, she won't. And poor Donovan, as soon as he opens his mouth, she's fucking chopping on him. She's so mean to him immediately.
Yeah, no, it's heartbreaking. Donovan,
it is.
Donovan, no.
He can't say anything, and she's already fucking mad at him and talking down to him like fucking garbage. I'm like, listen, bitch. And I watched it like a couple minutes, if that. And he said, "Oh, should I go live tonight, Tina?" No. Your mom said you're not allowed to go on the. Oh my god, just the lying and the lying and the lying. Like, what is this benefiting her?
I know, and he's always.
What is she hiding? What is? And I think it's Tina. So it's like, is she wanting to keep that manipulation thing on a fucking short leash because she is taking money from him, and she doesn't want anything getting out and anything getting exposed. Like something is very fucking fishy there. And then the idiots in the chat are you disgusting, fucking rotten, evil-hearted Tuna supporters. And they're all like, "Oh, Tina means well, and she's just not." These people are fucking nuts. And where? Where the fuck are Lena and Steve? They support Tuna with every fucking thing else she's done and said on here. And what, you're gonna sit there and you're okay with that, Lena and Steve? especially Lena, especially you, who goes around just like Abe, thinking they're looking out for the less fortunate and disabled people, and you think that's okay? You fucking pieces of hypocritical shit.
I mean, but they ain't gonna do shit because here's my question: if, if Steve falls out for Tina and none of us down go on his panel, who's gonna go on his panel? Because
Right.
Yeah,
Mark
that's
don't
right.
Mark ain't well. Mark might not go up in it no more,
Mark will
but
go back if it's
I'm
okay
sure he
because
will. But yeah, I'm sure he will. You know what I mean.
it's attention to bring this channel and stir up shit.
But who's gonna come? I mean, if we lose, if he pisses Tina off, and then Boss down don't want to go up there, who's gonna go on his panel? There's gonna be nobody.
Yeah, Abyss. Abyss will go up.
Man.
But Tuna won't let
But
him
there's
on.
something about this.
Yeah, and you know what? Remember when I used to go on Steve's panel often? Yeah, back when it was fucking entertaining to watch. Yeah, fucking this Tuna and the Tart shit sucks.
Right.
Fuck sucks.
And
Tuna
no
show.
one's able to stop it, or no one's trying to.
And it said the chat too. It's Lita's got only boss up people and people that suck up to Tina in the chat. Like, give me a break. And I saw Steve say today, it's like, oh, it's his community is just his and Lena's, this troll town. No, dude. No, Steve. No, Lena. You've been white knighting and protecting and fucking ball licking Tuna so fucking hard for months and months now that it's become like just like a regular every other one of Tina's fucking streams. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking idiots.
You're right. But also, yeah, this side's not the same because Stina controls the side chat. You can't troll now because you speak out against them, you get blocked.
Yeah.
Or you get timed out. You can't be trolling. It's not a troll. It's not a troll town no more.
Well, let's remember why I originally got exiled and shunned and this and that because I called Lena out. Like, why are you going at Isaac's kids?
Yeah.
After all those fucking rants and because I said your mama 2 years ago to Lena, who is still a faceless, gross troll.
Well, there was a time.
Voiceless.
Yeah,
troll.
There was a time too when Bill once got pissed, and he got pissed. I believe it was Rainy Weena. Because do you remember that game? Do you remember that game they used to play when people were on panel? And the side chat
to take them off
the side chat. Yeah. Well, Rainy called him out on that, saying it was a money maker, and they were exploiting people to make money with it.
Right.
Hey, cool, Nicole. Hope you're doing well. And I kind of agreed with her because it was killing the spirit of the panels.
Yeah. Right, because it's just like, oh, as long as you're paying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
I know. I know. Making. They're all making. They're all making a fortune. Like taking Barbie girl off. Hey.
Right.
And it just got ridiculous. To be honest, that's my opinion. And when Rainy called, I agreed with Rainy Rena and what she said about it. But no, they all got pissed about it, and they called her out. And I'm like, yeah, because she's criticizing your cash cow.
Yeah.
It's just shit like that pisses me off, really. A panel is supposed to be a panel is supposed to be a discussion, and that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah. There we go. What a lovely guy. Well, guess what? In the words of Which Life of Road Trips, you are going to Alcatraz.
There was a very short-lived show called Alcatraz. It didn't last because it was just the premise was because it's closed now. But like they were, I forget. It was something like they caught the guys and they went back in time or something. It was just too strange. Sam Neill was in it. He was sort of the main. Welcome to Alcatraz. But no, it didn't last past season. I don't think.
You know what? I mean, you know what's funny? Did you ever see the menus for Alcatraz?
The menus? No.
Yeah. Oh, they fed their prisoners really good food.
I bet.
There was a YouTube.
They also gave them nice warm showers. They're like, here, have at it.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want them getting used to cold water in case
Yeah.
they escaped, and it'd be like, oh, I'm used to this. It would be a shock.
Yeah.
So they're like, here, have a nice warm shower.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know why they fed them well, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
It's like in Shawshank where he's eating breakfast and, are you gonna eat that? And it was a little maggot in his oatmeal.
But yeah, honestly, let me try. Yeah, but the Alcatraz menus were really good. I mean, they were cooking them all kinds of posh pork chops and shit.
God.
I mean, not like the prison food you see in these Texas prisons.
No.
Yeah.
Man.
Nah, I just don't like dickheads, to be honest. I ain't no pussy. I just don't.
Well,
I just
neither
don't
do
like
I. I mean, in
no,
general,
I just don't like dickheads in my chat. That's all.
Who was being a dickhead?
Magnum 2 inches.
Oh, okay. 2 inches, yeah.
Oh,
Well, you know, if you're coming in here lying about, you know, putting your dick size in the in your YouTube channel name, you know, you're definitely over exaggerating.
Right. That's for sure.
Definitely. Okay, let me
Not
pull
being
it
a
up.
man, I would think that if you are well endowed, you don't talk about it because you don't have to. I don't know.
Oh, it sucks to be you. Sucks to be you.
So okay, so this is okay. So I'm gonna read the menu from Alcatraz for one day.
Okay.
And this is from 1946. So breakfast was stewed prunes, bran flakes, fresh milk, sugar, orange roll, bread and coffee.
Okay.
That was on a Monday. And then dinner was split pea soup, roast shoulder of pork, sage dressing, brown gravy, mashed potatoes, stewed corn, apple pie, bread and coffee with milk.
Good Lord.
Supper, split pea soup, Boston baked beans, tomato ketchup, beaten onion salad, canned pears, bread and coffee.
That's...
What the hell was that? Sorry, what? I can't even look at you the same after saying you put baked beans on fucking baked potatoes. I can't. I was just like, ugh, offended.
Good.
Maybe it's something you have to try.
Yeah, baked beans on top. Yeah, baked beans.
Beans on toast. I know that's an English thing.
Yeah, beans on toast.
Yeah, like we grew up with that, Amy.
I didn't. We'd have baked beans with hot dogs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I can totally see that because it's like, you know, put chili on, but just, yeah.
Right.
They're just really like the, you know, the brand we get, say the Heinz, you know, you get the maple baked beans and stuff. Yeah. Putting that on a really yummy fresh baked potato and cheese. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's really
wow.
Really good.
I bet my kid would love it because my kid is one of those people that just opens a can of beans and eats it cold, right out of the can. There it is. Look at that.
See, baked potato and beans.
To each their own. I mean,
I
had a school friend who ate an entire kiwi.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like,
well, the fur and all on it, right?
Yeah,
all the furry stuff. Yeah, and she would eat whole apples and
Ew.
Even the stem. I'm like, what?
Ew.
But it's really good. I mean, there used to be a baked potato stand or food truck in Liverpool city centre, and back in the days, you could pay £1 for baked potato with cheese and beans. It was heaven.
Right.
when you could eat really cheap, when a portion of chips from the chip shop was 45 pence.
Wow.
Yeah, 40 or 45 cents, and yeah, well, it was cheap. Back in the old days.
I call chips here. I call them real fries,
Yes.
real French fries. You know,
Uh-huh.
the frozen ones. Ah, that's I love. I guess I love real French fries.
There was a show off of
Do you guys try
PBS, Generic
poutine?
Troll.
What
You
they
might
call
remember
them?
this. It was from the early 2000s. It was called 1900 House, where this family went and lived as
Yeah,
if they were in 1900 for 3 months, and they had all these cooking disasters. But luckily, they could go and get fish and chips because that had been around since like 1860 something.
yeah.
So they were able to go and at least have some kind of food.
What did you say,
Uh,
Mer? Have we had poutine?
Yeah,
Oh
fried
Oh
hell
yes,
yeah,
poutine.
poutine. Yep.
hell yeah! On the frozen French fries, on the fresh
Mhm.
made fries, hell yeah! You get the chip trucks here, especially in the
Yes.
nicer weather, and like the one
Poutine.
area, yeah, poutine or what? How,
Poutine.
we got a poutinerie here, like 2 blocks away, where you can get every topping or combo you can think of on the poutine.
Yes.
We got food trucks in the nicer seasons, all kinds of things. We got, oh yeah. You know what? I saw, I was watching some kind of Instagram clip, and you guys have the chips, but they put a curry on the chips.
yeah. Curry sauce.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like, I
chips
love
and curry
curry, man.
sauce. Oh, this curry sauce is great. Um, there's actually a Japanese curry that they sell in the grocery stores. That's the
Okay.
equivalent of it. Um,
Oh.
I forgot what it's called. Let me pull up the grocery store
I've
after.
cheated here, and but I don't know if even though you got the same grocery stores over your way, Amy, but it's like you could get it, and you could either use it, these different sauces. They got a whole friggin' different selection. They've been around for forever, but usually
Right.
like you see the sweet and sour, the plum sauce, and but I got the
Yeah,
curry one. I bought a couple little, the little jars of that, and I got like a big kind of casserole dish, and I put in chicken thighs, chopped up some potatoes, sliced some onions and chickpeas, and put that on that and mixed it. Baked it. Oh damn, that was
Wow.
good.
I think I know the sauce you're talking about. I can't
I
picture
know, right? It's like I can't think of the
TH1. No,
friggin'
not
y-
TH1.
you know what I'm talking about. The little
Yes.
like cylinder type
Yeah, the little jars.
glass jars. Yep. I probably
yeah.
got
Well,
a
yeah.
jar of
If
something
you
in the fridge of that brand, for God's
yeah, if
sake.
you can't yeah if you can't find the chip shop curry sauce in the from the UK, there's actually it's actually called Golden Curry. It's from Japan, and
Mm.
it tastes just like the chip shop curry. Same curry they put on the fish and chips or fries in the UK.
Right.
I love curries. I got
Hmm.
introduced to it when I used to be like a short order and prep cook and
Yeah,
grill cook in my early 20s. And
Correct.
that's why I learned to, make the curry. Because, like, even the curry powder we have in the stores, that's not real curry. Curry is,
yeah,
they make it from the actual, like, spices. They do it up, but
yeah.
so I learned to do stir fries and shit with the curry. But that jarred one was surprisingly delicious and not spicy. If people don't like spice.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, I love a curry. I love a curry. I buy the curry. It's funny now. It's Indian food. A lot of the curry sauce you buy the
Oh,
jars
gorgeous.
comes from England. It's
I really
hilarious.
like butter chicken. That's really
Ah, yes. I love
I
butter
like
chicken, and I get like the non bread, or I'll get the roti bread. It's one of the, and
I
I'll
love the
get
naan
the
bread.
yeah, that or
basmati.
naan bread or yeah.
There's the other one. I think it's roti bread. No, not roti bread. Maybe it's roti bread, but damn, it's good.
Oh, when it's done really well, it's just
Oh
chef's.
hell yeah! We've got so many East Indian students here now that next to the poutinery is my dosa. So
Mhm.
that's something I haven't tried, but it looks really interesting and good. This whole dosa thing, and I gotta try that one day.
Oh man.
Yeah, it looks good. It's like you get this big, kind of huge, crispy-ish, kind of giant crepe type thing, but
Yeah.
then you get like so many of these like multiple little things you dip it in, kind of scoop it. Yeah, it looks fucking good.
Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Heck yeah. Yep.
Oh, I love I love Korean naan bread in my head. It's heaven.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
naan bread's
Tikka masala and madras, they're my favorite curries.
Mm.
Uh,
My
mm,
dad loved Costco, and you can go and you can get like 1,000 pieces of naan bread in a package.
yeah,
Oh,
I know.
GT,
Stock up on the.
Yeah.
have you seen that frickin' idiot on social media? And he's over in England, Bevo, where it's like he'll do one chew and swallow the damn food, but it looks like he's like choking to death trying to
Oh my God!
choke
Why
it
would you do
down.
that?
I've seen clips
Oh,
of them.
fuck.
I just never
That's
watched
really
them.
bad to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He's so stupid.
But
And
on Tik,
oh,
God.
yeah, but on TikTok, there's this girl, and she's from Yorkshire. She's from York, Yorkshire, and she's called Dawn something, and she's obsessed with American shit. She just gets on my nerves so much. And and to think that she was actually had a degree and was actually a teacher and gave up teaching to go on TikTok professional, to
Oh my
go on
God.
TikTok the
What?
rest of the yeah.
Yeah,
And
they do that.
she's obsessed with American shit, and she goes to America occasionally, and she's always trying these American foods, and people send her shit, and she's
So
obsessed
she
with
gave up
land.
the teaching career for that.
Yeah, and they paid the teachers really good in England.
That's the thing.
They pay the teachers a lot. They pay the teachers a lot better rates compared to the USA. And
Jeez.
when you're teaching certain subjects, or you get qualified to teach certain subjects in the UK, the government pays you a golden handshake.
Right.
They pay you money to become a maths teacher. They pay you money to become a history or science teacher, or ever to if
Yeah.
it's like a subject they consider important, they give you a golden handshake. And she gave up teaching. I mean, seeing by her TikToks, her name's Dawn Farmer, I think. But seeing by her TikToks, I'm glad I wouldn't want to teach my bloody kids. I tell you that. Kids
Right.
would, yeah. She's just obsessed with all American food and snacks and candy, and she'll eat them. And she go,
Oh my god.
she'll be like one day, oh, I heard in America you guys have drive-through banks. Is that true?
What?
We have
Yeah.
what?
And that's just an example of what she's like.
What is it? Dry food banks or what?
No, a drive-through bank. Like
Oh,
when you go.
drive through.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, drive-through banks. So
We don't have them
Mhm.
where I am, but
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, some people are lazy to not get out their cars and they want to deposit their money through there.
I know. I was shocked when I first see the
That's
drive-through
a
bank.
lazy way to get to there.
yeah,
I mean,
basically.
honestly, I was shocked. Drive-through liquor store, drive-through bank, drive-through
Yeah, we
pharmacies
do.
because you're all
Yeah,
lazy.
Pharmacies.
I
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
remember that. I went to a drive-through liquor store one time. Shit. Can I get a bottle of Bacardi? Do you have 151? Oh, fuck
hmm.
you then.
I mean, the only drive-through I've seen in England is a freaking drive-through McDonald's. And
Right. Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, they always had drive-throughs like Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, and all
Yeah,
those.
everything else is on the high street. You actually you
Well, you
actually
see,
have to.
back in during the 2020s, we always had to go through drive-throughs to get food. We can't go inside.
Yeah, I
Of
know
course. Yeah, they
because of
would
COVID
close
shit.
them down. Yeah.
And and that's
Yeah.
one of the things. You like when you order pizza online, and like sometimes I order from Little Caesars. And what I like about Little Caesars is they have the pizza portal. So when you order a pizza online, it'll tell you it's ready, and
Yes.
then you put that little
Yeah.
code in the pizza portal, and you ain't got to talk to nobody.
Yep.
And I love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
So I
you
can
mean,
can
just
tell the
I
future
can order
fresh.
on food. Yeah, I
I
can
order
order on food
groceries
and
through
just collect it.
Instacart sometimes, and I mean, they say they're now done with your shopping, and then they're headed toward you, and you can look at the map and you can see them coming to your
Yeah, I
house.
did say, and then like when I order DoorDash from time to time, I always put I always do non-contact delivery. I just put and like when I was having I ordered DoorDash a few times when I had surgery because I just couldn't be bothered moving or do anything, and I put leave it in touch hey, I've had surgery, I don't want to deal with people, just leave it here and just be on your way, and that was it. leave it where I told them to, and that would be
Yeah.
great. I just
Yeah.
love.
Do you
I
tip
just
them? Do you tip them? Do
Yep,
you
I
tip
tip.
them?
Do you know why?
Okay,
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
Because
My
they
name
get.
ain't my
I
name
mean,
ain't
I
Tuna.
swear these people get like butt ass hurt for that shit.
Yeah.
I understand, like with the with the mileage and shit like that and everything. I get it, but oh my god, you gotta understand that there's people
hmm
everywhere. They going through financial shit.
But the problem is, okay, DoorDash expects these dashes to do a 24-mile round trip to deliver
Mhm.
someone to McDonald's who lives in the sticks for $2 or
Right.
$4, and these people
Yep.
aren't tipping either. If you want shit delivered to you, you pay a premium. It's a premium service. You know.
I
Yeah.
remember. I remember I used to deliver like um from a junior high school. Okay, and there's some kids, they want food, like McDonald's and shit. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll go ahead and do that. And it says drop off at the office. I was like, oh shit, I don't want to get in trouble. But now they
Right.
don't do that no more. They have like every because I had to like deliver one time. I had to do that to my kids, right? And I didn't have a card. And I was like, shit, I gotta give them something to eat, because I promised them, they get something, on a Friday. So I had to do that, and they told me, you can't do that no more. I'm like, well, why not? I don't even have a card to go to see them.
Yeah.
Well, you
hmm
can't do it no more. It's a policy. I'm like, fuck. Oh, whatever then. Shit. I got my ass chewed because of that shit. Even I ordered them food. I'm like, fuck.
Right.
Yep.
Sorry,
Crazy.
I'm quiet. I'm just responding back to you know how you follow or whatever you comment on Instagram, and like I really like seeing those dogs go in the. Sorry, I'm totally off subject here.
You're fine.
Just
You know, we
Okay.
misunderstood rescue
follow
dogs
all
that are
wonderful.
aggressive, and then you get someone who understands how to read the body language and stuff of a dog and realize it's fear, and to give them a second chance.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually talking in the DMs with this guy and sharing my own story, like with Pearl, and yeah, it's just really cool. And it's like, thank goodness for people like that on the earth. It makes you realize there's still good people out there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Especially, you get these
There's
dogs put
good
in the
people.
the kill shelters. Not even just the pitties and stuff, but like other larger breed dogs, and
Yeah.
they're aggressive and that. But
Yep.
I can't watch so many of those
I know,
videos just seeing how
same,
in bad
same.
shape.
There's this
Well,
YouTuber.
that's just it. Like the one I happened to catch, like it was a bully mix, like Pearl, but like the gray and white, and he was healthy looking, but extremely aggressive. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, for sure. It's really, yeah, there's some
There's
people out
this.
there who just understand. They just
exactly.
There's this YouTuber. It's called Mike and Powell, and he's from Canada.
okay.
And he had a German Shepherd. Well, one of his the dog Buddy, he passed away like years ago. He's like a golden, like a brown, German Shepherd, you know. And then he passed away, and then Powell took over, and everybody loved that dog. I mean, he's
Uh-huh.
well trained. You see, the guy, he trained the dog. Okay, he didn't even walk on the leash. He does walk on the leash sometimes, but he doesn't even walk. Every time he goes walking around the neighborhood, he don't even use the leash, and he's
Wow.
obeying him and
Yeah,
everything.
that's awesome.
And he was good with kids too, cause like at his house, right, and like towards the left, if you look at the video, there's like a school over there, and he and the dog sees a bunch of kids, playing at the playground and everything, and he's like, go with the kids, go say hi to them, and he ran up there, and all the kids were so excited to see him and everything. He was it went viral. That shit went
Yeah.
viral. He's from
Man.
Canada, so He's a good, I don't know what part of Canada he's from. I don't remember where he was.
It's a
But
pretty big country. People think we all know each other.
It is. It's
oh,
no.
I
It's
know.
like people think I'm from London because I'm English. They go, "You from London?" Hey, boy. Do you know John Smith? I know a guy from London called John Smith. You know John Smith.
Yeah,
Uh,
my,
I mean,
you know what, too? Sorry, you know what's awesome too about this guy? He's a fucking babe. So
Oh
he's
my god.
hot. Woo! That's never bad. Like, damn, this guy's
No.
messaging me.
better be
Talk about
careful.
dogs.
Gotta be
Let's talk
careful
all
because
night,
they keep
baby.
scamming you.
Yeah.
They catfish you.
No. He's an actual
Be careful with.
legit dude.
Yeah. Hotter than the cops who arrested you.
Same kind of hot because he looks like he must have been like ex-military kind of guy,
Oh wow.
and now he's rescuing
Uh-oh.
these misunderstood dogs
Yeah. Are you gonna
and
share?
rehabilitating them.
Are you gonna share photos of your court date for Steve Billings to see?
Oh, no.
God.
This is me going. This is me going to the. Yeah. Oh my god.
And get
Oh,
a ring bell. And put a
that
picture of a ring bell.
the
Right.
Magnum who you blocked is messaging me, I guess, from under my last stream. I don't know, Magnum. Maybe you shouldn't have called him a pussy,
Who?
especially Magnum. Maybe you should have called
okay.
him a bigger pussy than Abe. So
Uh-huh.
try not doing that next time, Magnum. Silly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Might not want
Butthead.
Trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
Shit, what do you expect?
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
I gotta
Definitely.
figure
Well,
out.
Isaac might be going live coming soon. Ooh, it's gonna be some good juicy
Oh,
shit.
yeah? Ah, yes. Hell
Good
yeah.
juicy shit.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
always
be
got
bringing my pop.
Dude.
Yeah, I gotta buy me some popcorn. I gotta buy me
Mm-hmm.
some sodas, and I'm gonna buy me some
Right.
candy. Oh, I'm gonna be having a junk food fest and watching.
Hell yeah.
Hey Kimmy, have you seen my new AI? Have you seen my new AI art?
Which one?
This
Oh.
one.
Is that Lena?
Tuna
That
lost
looks about
10
right.
Oh,
pounds.
wow.
Tuna lost 200 pounds.
It's, I don't know. It's a trailer. It's
That's
got a
pretty cool, actually.
yeah.
Is this a program, or can you just go on to like any?
It's an app on my phone,
Okay.
Oh wow.
and what it does is through Microsoft. So what I do is I put a prescription in, and I put Tina Dandridge, 55-year-old female, light blonde hair, wears glasses, manly looking, has one leg.
Looking
And I put I do like a description. And I
hairy.
do, and I do a description with it, and then I did another one. And I can't find them on my phone. I don't know whether I lost them or not, but I got a screenshot. Of it. I did a Steve Billings one too. It's on my Twitter. Let me put my Twitter up. It was really good. It was a really good one too.
Yeah.
Let me go into my messages.
Mhm.
And you know what, Mir, about that careful, like I know there's a lot of scammers, especially on Instagram, but you can't get blood from a stone. So he could try, but he ain't getting nothing.
Right?
He just seems to be a real genuine dog lover. I knew a vet, like an army veteran that I used to drive regularly when I did like this taxi service thing. And he was going to set up, and he's just like a couple cities east of where I am. And last I talked to him, he was setting up because he had a big chunk of land, beautiful house, and he already had his own. He had like 6 or 7 rescue dogs that were from kill shelters that him and his wife would drive even down to California from here to go rescue these dogs.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And because they had no kids, right? And his PTSD is like really, really bad. And he's also like an author. He has a famous book out, but I can't remember. It's like Under the Fire or something like that. But he was building, and I saw the building in process. He was setting up the thing, for Army veterans to rehabilitate not only themselves but these rescue dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really awesome. It was like they're helping each other because he was like a big fan of helping these misunderstood dogs, that have aggression issues or this and that, and help both. So hopefully that's
Yeah.
up and running now.
Yeah, not the best size of the picture, but that's my AI version of Steve Billings I created.
Yeah, so neat.
That's cool.
And I typed in a 55-year-old bald man with glasses who lives in a one-bedroom apartment who likes phone charges. and it creates this person holding a bunch of phone charges.
You triggering him now?
But yeah, the AI. I don't know. I just love doing the AI art. It's kind of funny, really, what it comes up with. So
I saw that on Twitter, and I don't understand why he kept replying with his same corny meme back to you. Okay.
it was. I mean, it was boring. It was fucking boring. It was
Cringe.
boring.
Yep.
And it was like, so I did a meme too. I just downloaded the thing. I found it on Google Images and just downloaded it on my phone and put, well, don't forget, it's just the internet, and he fixed it for me, so I don't bloody know.
That's silly.
But yeah, I mean, I just remember, it's just the. But yeah, he was just download just sent me the same bloody thing 7 fucking times. Oh my bloody god! Please come up with something funny. You're more than capable of doing it. And then he graded one of my memes a 5 out of 10, and then that bloody Trisha bloody G, she gave she gave the same meme 2 out of bloody 10. Piss off. My memes are good.
Her. She's, I don't know.
I just make the memes just to take the fucking piss out of people. I've made memes out of Mark. I've made memes out of every bloody body nearly almost.
Hell yeah.
I used to do them out of Wish Life too, but I've done them loads of times. I just love making the pictures, but but I definitely think the AI art's my new thing now. Just creating YouTube people from AI.
Yeah.
It is really cool. But
It is.
Oh boy, crazy.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good stream.
Yeah.
We definitely got more viewers than what we definitely got more viewers than what Tina said I got.
Like, why the fuck's she worried about it? Like, you're such a celebrity, aren't you?
But that's what she said. She said I only get 5 to 7 viewers in my chat, and I'm a nobody, and I'm this and I'm that. So I just had to show up, and then I made some new shorts too. I'm going to show some of my shorts really quick.
Sure.
They're really good.
Boy.
Some new ones.
Yeah, I want to see.
Ouch.
I gotta go to my channel first. See your channel. Hit shorts. Oh my god, yeah, these are really good. I made like 3 new ones today, and they're so appropriate too. There we go. This is the first one.
What? Oh.
It's Friday and I'm broke. 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 My check don't come till next week. My check better not be short. My check don't come till next week. It's Friday and I'm broke.
This is my favorite one.
Oh no.
She's in there.
Hello, Tina.
Yeah.
That's quite delightful.
That's gonna make her so mad.
That's the 3 new shorts I made today. They just happen to be really good cap cut templates. I'm like, yeah, I can put Tina on this one, so I did. Kind of funny. Yeah. We'll see what views I get. On them. Who knows? It's, and as I've said in the past, it's just hard to kind of guess what views you get on shorts. The most stupidest ones can get like 3,000 or 4,000, 7,000 views, and then some of them get like 200. It just depends. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It don't make sense to me. How am I doing for views? So let's have a look. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna be ending the stream in about 15 minutes because I gotta be up at 4 a.m. again.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
What time is it? Oh yeah, you're a freaking well. It's
I had
11.
a nap. I had a
15
nap when I got home from work, so I had a couple of hours. I ain't gonna do too much tonight. Just wanna
Right.
get me a few hours, get me a little bit of sleep. I'll be good. But yeah, I just feel like go live because there's just not. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about the Abscess stuff and talk about Tina and Tuna and see who would come up. And of course, Mark's not live today, and it's kind of the
Well,
big,
fucking Abyss struck him on his other channel last night.
yeah.
What a fucking idiot.
Probably Tina doing that, or Tina's
Oh,
telling
absolutely.
Tina's telling him to do it.
Absolutely. No doubt there, dude.
Yep.
It's awful, man. That's just, it's gotta
Yeah,
stop.
well, I said Mark. Yeah, I did try and text Mark. I did try and send Mark the link too, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind who comes on my panel as long as we all have a laugh.
Yeah, I haven't seen him around anywhere today. Well, tonight when I was around, so who knows?
Yeah, I ain't seen him. He's probably had a big. He's probably stoned and passed out or fell asleep or something. That's all I could tell. But there's not a lot of people online. Not a lot of people online today either. I don't know, it was good when Take Back was live, and that was about it, really.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Stumpy.
Stumpy.
Hey, Stumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tina orders the TARDs around like a own TARD army. Well, don't forget, Stumpy, TARD stands for Tina's Army, Ready and Dangerous.
Right.
That's what I always say. I don't want people getting offended I use the word TARD, because I just say, well, TARD stands for Tina's Army. And R&D, you can say whatever you want with it. It's Tina's Army. Ready and Dangerous, Tina's Army. So.
All right, well, I'm gonna get headed because thank you for
Yeah,
having me up, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
you
thanks for coming
too.
up. Thanks for coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream anyway because I gotta get some beauty
Awesome.
sleep.
All right.
I
Good
gotta try
night.
and look. I gotta try and look young tomorrow morning.
Yes, get your beauty sleep. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Have a good night.
Thanks for everybody.
Bye.
Everybody for popping to the stream. Everybody have a great night. Take care. Appreciate
night,
all of
y'all.
you. And to the haters, thank you for the views. Thank you for the watch hours. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.